me about yourself, ho.
Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Back door vibes high. Yeah, I know they. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby. Without a reasoning. Gotta ball up because it's still a ballin' season. Everybody still eating. If that's your dog, know you gotta feed him. Motherfuckers told me to call him if I need him. But everybody hate Kelby. Everybody need me at one time, it's overwhelming. Hella people hitting my line, they overwhelm me. Then I lash out, so there's nothing you can tell me. Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Back door vibes high, I know they want. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Tired of explaining how I'm feeling inside. Ain't got no time to argue cause my nigga just died. Used to be coolin' at his house, now my feelings to the side. Now I'm slowly sipping out this cup. They keep on saying you just gotta keep your head up. It is, but you gotta understand that I'm fed up. Life was moving kinda slow, then it sped up. My eyes bloodshot, yeah, it's kinda red or something. Stay away from social accounts, they want me to go fed or something. It's a lot going on, so I make sure that I'm spiritual. Mama told me to make it home, so I'm hearing you. I got the eye, but vulture, I got the visual, let it breathe. Everybody hate Kelby. Fucked up, nothing you can tell me. Back door vibes high, I know they want. Everybody hate Kelby. If you don't like my presence, then tell me. Get real high. Hope that everybody hate Kelby.
Everybody hate Kelby. Everybody hate Kelby. Hello, howdy fucking doodly. Welcome back to the Kelby MG channel. Holy fucking shit, that camera loaded so quick. It never usually does that, right? Usually has like a little bit of a delay. What's he doing, man? That's insane. Anyway, hi, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Sorry, I'm late. It's a fucking hot day today. An egg wanted to go to town to get at the heat, but she was also kind of having a bad day, shall we say. A bad day, bless her. So I made sure that I went with her and I spent some extra time and we hung out and we got into some air conditioning. We had some boba. She had some seaweed udon. It was good apparently. It's a little too CE for me. I'm not gonna lie. I like fish, but sometimes when there's like fish soups or like a fish like watery broth, it's just too much for me. It's too much. It's just too much. Like niyoguri ramen, that's too fishy for me. I don't know why. There's something about it. It just doesn't sit right. I can eat fish fine. I can eat like mollusks and stuff fine as well. But just I don't know, something about like seafood flavored things doesn't sit right. But she loved it and she seems much happier. I also took her to a little craft store because she wanted to go out and do some crafting stuff while she was away, and then she realized she forgot like the most crucial thing, like the normal craft paper you put everything onto. So I took her to a craft store that she didn't know was in town, and she got some craft stuff, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna say, she was a pig in shit, mate. She was a fucking pig in shit, alright? She was loving it. She was loving it. So I'm glad. I think we fixed her for today. We fixed her. She's feeling free. She's out there crafting up a storm. And then on the bus on the way back, dude, these two people started fucking arguing with the bus driver. Fucking screaming at each other, basically. And I'm just sitting here, like, scrolling Instagram Reels, hoping that my internet stays connected long enough so I don't have to sit and actually, like, pay attention to these people arguing. God. Two people started fucking on the bus. I wish. That would have been nicer. They were just screaming at each other instead. Mate, this spot is a shiner, any. He's a fucking shiner. It's fine, I'll kill him later. I'll kill him. He won't make it out alive. But anyway, hello all. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm KelbyMG, and I appreciate you being here. How you doing? We're gonna do some yapping to start the day, like normal. Something that I do want to mention is there's like Bioshock 4 talks right now. I think I've mentioned it on stream before, but if you don't know, Bioshock is my favorite game franchise ever. I think the City of Rapture is one of the best concoctions of a human brain ever. Like, it's so beautiful, dude. I love Rapture so much. I think Bioshock's the reason why I like Art Deco themed things so much. So the idea of a new Bioshock, oh boy, that does tickle my taint, let me fucking tell you. Wait, you like Bioshock better than SAP? Yes. I probably have like 500 hours in Bioshock. But when you take into account that Bioshock is a single player story driven first person shooter game, like That's kind of crazy. I mean, a normal playthrough of Bioshock takes, what, like 15 hours? 10 hours? So that's fucking wild. So you have 500,000 hours in SAP? No. No, I don't have that many hours. Do you want to see how many hours I have in SAP? I can show you. Let me pull up my screen. Hold up. I'm gonna feed the fucking monkeys. Amza, you are the monkey, alright? You are the monkey. Fucking Egypt. Can we say that? Can people say Egypt? I feel like I'm British. I'm allowed to. Bioshock 4 is going to be poison and venom themed, and you'll never guess what they're calling it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are they calling it? Anyway, what are we? Super Auto Pets, 6,300 hours. Dude, I looked through the dojo the other day. I still do the thing, chat, where I go to the dojo. I go to the dojo every now and again, and I type my name in. Is that anything for today? If you don't do this, you should try this, by the way. You should definitely do this. Kitan thought I had 15,000 hours in Super Auto Pets. That's fucking insane. 15,000 hours? I don't think I've even gooned for 15,000 hours. Get your numbers up. Okay. Something Ludwig would say to me. Let's get those numbers up. Close? I'm not even halfway. I'm not even halfway. You have like 10k on your Smurf account. Citation, let me assure you, I have 0 hours on my Smurf account. I maybe have like 50 hours max on mobile, but that's max. Ludwig was a crazy gooner, man. You know he's a crazy gooner because, okay, I'm gonna say, you don't come in your dreams that often. I feel like the average dude does not come in his dreams that often. Unless he's a massive gooner, and then he stops gooning for a bit, and is coming back to haunt him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way. I'm saying it. I don't remember the last time. That being said, I have gooned daily since, though. Like, I feel like if I did stop gooning for a month straight, maybe. You never know. I had to think about that one. I mean, to be fair, I did stream like 2.5 weeks straight. I didn't goon once then. So there's that. I mean, okay, man, now that I think about it, again, yeah, fucking Ludwig's just a fucking gooner, mate. He's just a gooner. I mean, honestly, he might be the most productive gooner I've ever seen, though. Let's be real. I only come in my dreams. Damn. I can't tell if that's a nice thing or a bad thing. Is this how we start the stream? Yeah, welcome to the KelbyMG stream, everybody, where we talk about gooning and coming in your sleep. So no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I hate that now I'm going to go on a Brian Johnson fucking tangent because he measured how many erections he had in the night and then compared it to like an 18-year-old because like, you know, an 18-year-old's probably healthier than like a 50-year-old. And he has like the same amount of erections as the average healthy 18-year-old, which is crazy. Apparently, like, it decreases so much. Apparently, you normally have like 12 a night or something like that. What be happening at night for that to happen? That's crazy. People be kind of crazy. Oh, hold up. Mecha Chameleon update. Stop talking about boners. Fixes. Oh, a bunch of fixes. There's prox chat is temporarily disabled as voice chat is currently undergoing a rework. Thank God. The Goonology. I do have a PhD. That's right. An update to Orc Incremental. I never made a video on this. I don't think there really was anything to make a video about from the demo. Maybe. No. Moving on. Tabletop Tavern. I want this game. It's like Slay the Spire meets Total War. And that's pretty fucking cool. Puzzle Agent video when? I'm actually unsure. I'll probably cut it out and put it onto the second channel. So it's like its standalone thing. If you just want to watch Puzzle Agent, it'll be there. Bang. I don't think I'm going to edit up a video of Puzzle Agent, though. I'm just going to say. 12 a night, more like 12 a minute. Citation. Are you okay, man? Are you okay? 12 a minute? That doesn't seem healthy. You feeling alright? Is there anything we can help? Actually, I shouldn't really say that for this sort of situation. Did you like the game, though? I give the game like a 6, maybe 7 out of 10. Like, jokes aside, like, unironically, maybe like a 6.5. I think it doesn't hold up over the ages. For a 2010 game, it's a really fucking good game. but it doesn't hold up that well compared to games these days, I don't think. Like, if I played that in 2010, I'd be like, wow, that's an amazing puzzle game. That was really cool. Great point and click adventure times. Hell yeah. But now I'm like, I'm missing some things, you know what I'm saying? I'm missing some things. And the story was so-so. The story was so-so. I think if you played this a long time ago and you come back to it, it's going to feel amazing and very nostalgic and super fun. But if you're like just jumping in from the middle of nowhere, it doesn't hit the same at all. Calb, are you going to play the Halo 1 remake? Am I going to play that? I actually have never played Halo 1. Can I say that? I don't think I've really ever played any Halo. I played like the tiniest bit of like Halo multiplayer. I don't even know which Halo it was. It was on my friend's Xbox 360 when we were in school. Because I never had an Xbox. Like, never. So the only time I played Xboxes was when I went around my friend's house. And the Xbox multiplayer was pretty fun. But, like, he didn't have internet for some reason. I don't know why. It was like, I'm going to say it. Back then, for some reason, like, I would say 10 years ago, around about 10 years ago, it was really common in British households to not have internet. For some reason, parents thought it was, like, not a necessity in the world yet. So they would spend, like, £100 on their TV, on cable, like, for, like, TV channels and shit. And they would refuse to spend any money on internet. And back then, shit was dirt cheap. I really didn't understand it. Because in my household, it was a staple. Like, if we didn't have internet, we're all dead. We cannot function as human beings. But you go to other people's households, like, the whole house would be quiet. There'd be no internet. The only thing you'd occasionally hear is, like, a budgie in their kitchen for some reason. Some British families love having fucking birds in the kitchen. Don't know why. And there'd be, like, fucking Deal or No Deal on the TV. Like, I think it was like a cultural thing where British people just couldn't fathom having to pay £20 for internet. I think it's because, like, culturally, people couldn't afford a PC a lot of the time. So they just, like, didn't understand how awesome the internet was. So them, like, well, I've got fucking television, mate. Why would I need the internet? I've got Deal or No Deal. I've got The Chase. And I got fucking... What other classic TV shows? I got Jeremy Kyle. What else do I need? That was literally like British households 10 plus years ago. It's crazy. Not the budgie. I don't know why. They always had a fucking budgie, right? Or cockatiel. Yeah, exactly. Or cockatiels. I don't know why, but they always had a budgie or cockatiel, bro. It was crazy. We had proper internet. I mean, we had proper internet as well, Citation. Like, it existed. But I think, like, culturally, a lot of people, a lot of families didn't catch on yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was people that... Honestly, I think it's if you never really worked, like, an office job or anything, or use a computer, like, the culture of the internet being so amazing hadn't, like, set in yet. So you just ignore it, basically. I think you're able to back then, right? Now you can't go without internet. Everything requires internet. Dude, you fucking need the internet to get a doctor's appointment now. I can't walk into my doctor and say, hey, I'm dying. I need an appointment. They'll go, oh, right. Oh, your leg's hanging off. Right, so we only take bookings from 8 a.m. in the morning. So go to bed tonight, tuck up tight, and don't call us. Don't give us a call. We won't answer the phone. Like, go to the NHS app. All right, go to the NHS app, and then give us a bell on there. Fill out a form, and then we'll call you back later. That is how healthcare professionals sound in the UK, by the way. Thank God they're getting rid of physical media, so we have to use the internet. Dude, I cannot wait. Dude, having physical media is, like, so archaic. I want everything to be basically licensed to me, so when I die, I can't get buried with my copy of Warcraft 3 for the PC. Like, genuinely, I don't want that. Like, when I die, I want everything to be taken away from me. It's like I never existed, honestly. I want someone to just Alt F4 my whole carbon footprint in life because nothing is physical, it's all digital. I think this is inevitable, though. As much as I dislike not having physical media, I think unfortunately is inevitable. It's like, I heard someone say the other day, I think I was too young to really grow up and have, like, music discs as a form of media. You know what I'm saying? Like, they existed, and they were, like, everywhere, But I was kind of the age, and especially below me as well, that happens quite a lot, is where, like, you don't really have CDs for music. Like, music CDs, music albums in the disc form, or like, who needs them, mate? I've got a fucking iPod Shuffle. That's everything I need on there. You know what I'm saying? I've got YouTube for all the music. I've got Spotify. I've got SoundCloud. I've just never really needed, like, CDs for music, like, ever. So, like, the idea of going all digital music has never been a bad thing to me, because it's just what I'm used to. I don't have that nostalgia factor, that attachment to it, you know? Yeah. Movies, I do resonate with movies. Movies are very different. I think because my father really likes movies, that rubbed off on me. I fucking love movies. I love having physical movies. I remember my parents having the big, like, black zip case, and inside's like a bunch of CD sleeves, and he put all the discs in. That was, like, fucking a staple for me. None of them were legal, by the way. These were all, like, illegally downloaded discs my dad would buy. Only playing on Steam. I've been phasing out physical media for a long time. I mean, PCs barely... Okay, I'm going to say, all PCs do not come with a disc drive anymore, unless you specifically put them in yourself. Like, if you're buying a pre-built, it does not have a built-in DVD drive. It doesn't have a disc drive. It just doesn't. You'd have to buy an external one, or you'd have to build one yourself and get a case that somehow accommodates it, which most don't these days either. You basically, like, you have to buy an external disc drive. You know? My nan would buy DVDs from the pub. Yeah. There'd be, like, some random dude at the pub that, like, makes the DVD. He burns the DVDs himself. Why is my fucking headset dying? Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna get happy birthday, Philip. It's your birthday? Wait, it's your birthday, like, for real, or is this one of the jokes that people play? Because if it's actually your birthday, you're gonna get a lot more than a happy birthday, big boy. It was, yes. Why don't you tell me? Philip! Happy birthday, man. Happy fucking birthday. How old are you now? How old are you now? Let me guess, like fucking 15? Something like that, right? I don't know. Something like 22. 2004. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, that checks out. I knew that and you didn't. How did I not know it was Philip's birthday? No one told me. Happy birthday, Philip. No, genuinely. Sarcasm aside. Happy birthday, man. I appreciate you being a part of this community. Thank you. He's older than me? It's crazy, right? I like how you saw my cake yesterday and just assumed just yum, cake. I didn't know it was a birthday cake, Philip. Like, I think people deserve cake on days that aren't just their birthday. Also, it could have been someone else's birthday cake. I don't remember you saying my birthday cake today. Did you say that? I swear to God, if I replied, cake I made. You said cake I made. No one makes their own birthday cake, bro. No one makes their own birthday cake. That's so sad. Philip, I would make you a birthday cake. Don't even worry. This looks oddly gelatinous. I mean, it's a massive 22. Yeah, but if you make the cake, I would assume it's for someone else. Like, let's be real, right? If you make a cake, you say a cake I made and it has 22 on it. I'm like, oh, it's like your brother's birthday, your sister's birthday, it's your friend's birthday. You know? Also, I did ask what was in it, but I never read what it was. It's made from this one specific cookie that I ground it up, then mixed with Fanta. Okay, this is like some ghetto shit. Hold up. Mixed with Fanta to make it nice and thick. Then mix it up with small jellies and chocolate bananas. What? What? And then some chocolate that I melted on top. So this is all chocolate on top? It looks like a ganache, though. It looks like a frosting almost. Not like just straight chocolate. It looks small, but you can't eat more than a tiny piece because it's so dense and sweet. Yeah, it looks really dense. That looks good. That looks really good. I genuinely cannot imagine how it tastes because these are such crazy things to me. A million Bitcoin cake, yeah. Shit. I'm gonna get the recipe later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try recreate it or something. Putting jellies in a cake feels so weird to me. I feel like as a kid, what would happen is sometimes people would put jelly tots in a cake And if you get the jelly tot at a birthday party, you'd get like a little prize or something. I don't know if any other British people here remember that. Blanket might. That was a thing. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. They'd put like jelly tots. Y'all fuck with jelly tots? Those cakes are fire. I don't get. They were good. It was always nice to get a jelly tot. Now that I'm older, I'm like, that's just way over the top. That's disgusting. Oh, dude, this reminds me. I watched a lean beef patty video yesterday with egg. If you guys don't know who lean beef patty is, she's just an American bodybuilder lady, I guess. But she's like silly and goofy. She's a real silly gal. And she went to a state fair. This is my first time like fully seeing a state fair. And she had, it was a Twinkie burger. It was, but the bottom was like a donut. And then it was like fried Twinkies. And then it was a deep fried donut. And there was like cream and strawberries inside of it. And there was like hot Cheeto dust on top of the top donut. And that was like one burger. What the fuck are you Americans doing, bro? What the fuck? That's a sort of concoction I'd come up with as like a 6-year-old.
You may think making your own cake is sad, but I'm proud of you, Philip.
Why is it?
Welcome to UNC status, Uncle Philip. Happy 22nd birthday.
Why am I hearing it twice? Y'all hear the echo? Am I going insane? Why the fuck was there an echo? Bomboclat. Let me try to fix that real quick, chap. Bear with me. I think it's probably because it's to do with the vertical setup, my guess. Yeah, it's because I've set up a separate vertical TTS sound. If I just mute that one, we should be Gucci. I think that's good. Kevin may think making your own birthday cake is sad, but I'm proud of you, Philip. Welcome to Unk status. Yep, 22 officially Unk. Holy shit. What was that banger-ass food you were describing? Okay, Cotty, don't. Dude, I saw something even worse. It was called a cotton candy taco. It was like a bed of cotton candy, and then it was like scoops of ice cream, and then it was like whipped cream, and then it was like a bunch of like cereal on top, like Fruity Pebbles and things like that. What? That's insane. There's like syrup on there and everything. It was genuinely like, it was sort of food that people joke Americans have. You know what I'm saying? It was a sort of food that people would joke that Americans have, but like, that shit's real. And Egg was like, oh yeah, they deep fry everything. I'm like, deep frying things aren't too bad. Like a deep fried Twinkie sounds kind of gas. Like, that's one layer. You know what I'm saying? That's one layer of disgusting, gluttonous greed. But when there's like 6 layers of disgusting, gluttonous greed stacked on top of each other, like, that's disgusting. Don't talk about my cotton candy taco, you pervert. I'm sorry. I just saw it and it looked kind of gross, actually. Just saying. My bad. I don't know why it was in a random YouTube video. I had to get it out there. Bumba Clark. Jesus. +2, that was a +2. That was good, lady. That was good. I don't know why. Sometimes I go on like really weird tangents in life and I end up just like binge watching like reseller videos on YouTube. Anyone else do that? Where they watch dudes that like resell video games and stuff like that. I love those videos so much. I've been on a kick of watching people set up their own game stores recently. They're really fun. I don't know why. It's really cool to see people set up their own like video game stores and stuff. I think it scratches the itch of like a video game sim. Like a video game store simulation game. There's so many games in one word. You know what I'm saying, right? I don't even know what kind of video you're talking about. Really? There's a dude called Phoenix Resale. He's like the most milquetoast American you've ever heard of. Like, you listen to his voice, it's like, wow, that is like a stereotypical American voice. But he just goes around like random reseller dudes, and they go to like thrift stores and shit and buy games and then sell them at their own store, sort of thing. Or like they sell them online. And they just go around different places looking for bargains. You know what I'm saying? It's like bargain hunt for nerds. That's the best way I can describe it. Do you guys have bargain hunt in America? I mostly watch sports and food content. I watch food content. So my favorite food content is from, it's tough to say. Beard Meets Food, dude. He's just so fun to watch. It's always great watching Beard Meets Food. I do love Gary Eats and Danny vs. Food, formerly known as Rate My Takeaway. Fuck those guys, though. And I love their joint channel, Gary and Danny. That's such a good channel. I love those guys. Me and Egg also watch a little bit of Hannah Ricketts. She does food, but she also does like hotels and stuff. All very British people, by the way. Extremely British. I just realized all of them are British. I feel like the only food people I watch that aren't British is probably Mark Wiens. You know? All I watch are video essays and VODs. My issue with video essays is because if I have them on a second monitor, I completely tune them out and I don't absorb anything coming from them. And I don't like that. I'd like to at least get something from them. Like, say if it's like a Ludwig video I'm watching on a second monitor, every now and again I'd catch him saying something funny. And I'd feel good about myself, you know what I'm saying? That's a good amount of stimulus on my other monitor. But if I'm watching a video essay in the Byte of 87 and I never really pick up any sort of the words that are being said at all, I'm just kind of brain dead playing my game and it's all just background noise, I don't feel like I got anything out of it. I don't know why. I think I'm just autistic. Or something like that. What else have I been watching recently? I'm watching a little bit of Power World, but not too much. I feel like the issue with Power World, it's not really the sort of game where you can watch, like, video game content of it. It's more like a tips and tricks sort of thing. I've been watching a bunch of Ludwig, but that's, like, me always. I always watch a bunch of Ludwig. It's just what I be doing. I tell you what, this might be... I don't know if I've ever admitted this before. I watch a lot of NMP. Which makes me seem really old, I bet. I bet people in chat don't even know who NMP is. NMP LOL. Wow. I actually watch a fair bit of NMP. I don't know how it came to be, but it, like, the Punching Down podcast with Soda Poppin' and NMP is like a weekly staple for me now. It's great. Bro, I started watching a video about the disappearing scientists in the US and ended up locked in learning about P-47 and P-52s. I don't even know what they are. I didn't know Sony made them that much yet. I thought we were only on the PS5. Is that something different? What's that? Share with the class? Yeah, you can't just drop like lore like that and not elaborate. That's kind of fucked, honestly. It's kind of fucked. To be fair, I do watch some video essays. It depends how high stimulus the video game I'm playing is. I wanted to get you hooked so you react to the 2-part series. Send me the video. How long are the videos? How long are the videos? I fuck with like, I do fuck with video essays. Like, watching video essays on stream is fun. It's really fun. I do enjoy that. I hate how, like, sloppy they've become, though. Not as in sloppy, like badly made, but more so slop as, like, it's just kind of slop content, like AI. I guess it is sloppy. It is. It's just sloppy toppy, man. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, that is probably kind of poorly made by AI and type shit. Part 1, 25 minutes? Oh, my. Oh, it's a dude, like, softly whispering into the mic as well. The first word he said was, "Hi." The missing scientist's case is so much worse than you think. That's a classic YouTube title. This video covers... Hold up, let me bring it up on screen so you guys can read it with me. You ready? This video covers perhaps the greatest story of our lifetime. I don't often mention this on my channel, but disclosure. Government acknowledgement of UFOs, UAPs, ETs, aliens is extremely important to me for reasons both obvious and personal. What does that mean? What do they do to your butt, bro? What do they do to your butt? They done it to his butt, didn't they? They done it to his butt. This video covers 11 disappearances of people related to high levels of classified knowledge. I also get my personal experiences with UAPs and possible ETs. Uh-oh, he did get something in his butt, huh? Bro, had an alien put something in his butt. No! Well, you kind of like it. Wait, what? I'm usually reluctant to be optimistic, but I sincerely think disclosure is close. I would like to also mention, this is a breaking story, and therefore constantly developing story, and I'd like to note that the info in this video is my best attempt as of the 5th of the 1st. Or is it the 1st of the 5th? It's probably American, right? The 1st of the 5th. See, it makes no sense to go fucking month, day, year. Just go smallest to largest, mate. Smallest to largest. Just fucking figure it out, mate. Fucking figure it out. Is that why he's cross-eyed? That's a wild statement. I fuck with it, though. Back when I was a smoker, I'd sooner forget my shoes than forget to bring cigarettes. A smoker leaving their smokes is almost inconceivable. I say this as a 12 years... I thought it's a 12-year-old smoker then. Jesus. That would have been bad. I mean, smokers do forget cigarettes, guys. Like, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've legit gone to school and then forgot my shoes. That's happened before. I turned up at school and I was like, shit, I forgot my fucking shoes. And then I had to go borrow some plimsolls from the Lost and Found for the whole day. Like, that happens. I feel like you'd forget cigarettes. Especially if you're in a rush. So maybe you saw a fucking UFO. Oh shit, a UFO. Do we watch this? I don't know if we watch this. Kelby the kind of guy to leave for school without underwear. No. I always wear underwear. Can't forget that one. Shoes, though. Forgot those. Only once. Only once have I forgot them. I actually think I only forgot one of them as well. I think I had one on my foot and I didn't have one on the other. Couldn't tell you what really happened that morning. I think it was something to do with my sister biting me. There was a lot of commotion, so I just completely forgot about my shoes. Shit happens. Kelby type of guy to forget to wear pants and have to borrow a skirt all day. I get really bad dreams. I used to get really bad dreams about like being in a public pool and like being naked. That ever happened to you guys? That ever happened to you guys? When I was younger, that used to be like a horrible dream I would have. It would be like a reoccurring nightmare. The water's cold, okay? No, it's like I'd somehow like I'd be like playing in the pool and I'd have shorts on like normal, and then I'd like the next memory I have of the dream would be like walking alongside the pool and being butt-ass naked. Like really, really anxious, scared, and afraid. Like, why the fuck am I naked? Where's my clothes? Ah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me. Sounds empowering. It was not. It was not. I remember crying a lot in my dreams. Yeah. Honestly, if it happened in real life, I wouldn't be too fussed about it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be ideal, but like I'd rather it didn't happen and I'd avoid it, but like it's not the end of the world. Maybe that's what the dreams were preparing me for. You know, just to not to be too scared of it. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a fear I had when I was younger. I don't fucking know. I really don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm back. Why are we not watching the video? Do we all want to watch it? Cotty, have you watched it? Is it worth the watch? Is my question. Yes, dude. It's actually worth the watch. Okay, fuck it. We'll do it. Let me know how the volume is.
I'm Bob Gimlin, and I took a break from the multitude of videos
I was just like whispering in my ear.
I'm currently working on to cover this topic, because I think it's the most important story of my lifetime. I know I don't mention this on my channel much.
Can you hear him?
The disclosure is the...
It's like an ARG in real life. It really seems like that. Why is he so quiet? Volume up. All right. I'm scared there's going to be a jump scare. I'm not going to lie.
greatest struggle of our era. I think this, and this, and this, and this. It's all...
Well, now I'm fucking banned off Twitch. Jeez, now I'm banned on Twitch.
Just noise, you know? Because once we know the truth, it'll be irrelevant. That carbon energy is primitive, and that we aren't alone. Dr. J...
Carbon... Okay, oil is primitive and we aren't alone. Do you guys believe in aliens? Okay, I feel like... Okay. Let's stop for a second. I'm shook. He's whispering in my ear. He's saying all of this political stuff is noise. And what's real is aliens and the scientists uncovering them are being killed off. That's what's important right now. So I think we should start this by saying, who in chat believes of aliens? I feel like there's probably are aliens out there. Do I believe they're flying ships around Earth and like coming to say hi and the government knows about them? Probably not. No, not really. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, the missing scientist case is so much worse than you think.
Jason Thomas had a PhD in biology and biochemistry. He was a researcher for Novartis, a Swiss biochem company, and he was also a contractor for NASA, studying, quote, anti-gravitational microbiology. Dr. Thomas was last seen on December 12th.
So, he studies on microbiology that happens in space. Because they do shit like that on the space station, right? They do scientific tests in space to see how things act differently without gravity, right? That's normal. Well, as normal as doing shit in space is, yeah. Plants in space, yeah. Exactly.
2025, taking care of his dogs with his wife. Then he evidently went on a walk, and he left his phone and wallet behind. Surveillance footage captured him walking alone along some railroad tracks shortly after midnight on the 13th, and the next day he was declared a missing person. On March 17th.
That is sus. That is sus. Maybe he was just upset.
His
Maybe he was a
body
little depressed,
was
bless
found
him.
in Wakefield, Massachusetts, in Quannapowitt Lake. That's after the ice melted, so some 4 months after he was last seen, and law enforcement suspected no foul play. 3 days after his disappearance, a man named Dr. Nuno Lureo, director of...
Do we know if his wife was a bitch? Maybe he had to get out. Maybe he had to get out for 4 months, and then like, I mean, you've always got to suspect the spouse, right? What is the statistic? Like 80% of the time, it is just the spouse. This is all way too real right now, by the way.
MIT's Plasma and Science Fusion Center was fatally shot in his home. He was 47 years old. They immediately suspected that the perpetrator was a former colleague of his from his home nation of Portugal, who evidently bared a grudge. But the suspect was never apprehended because he was finally found on December 18th with a, quote, self-inflicted GSW to the head. So it's pretty easy to close the book on.
That seems plausible. That one seems plausible.
78-year-old Anthony Chavez was retired, but he had been an employee and staffer at Los Alamos National Laboratory, which, if you're familiar with such things, you'll know that that's about as deep as the deep gets. He was last seen on...
What happens at Los Alamos? What happens there? I feel like I've heard of that before.
May 8th of 2025. Like Dr. Thomas, Chavez went on a walk without his keys, phone, or cigarettes, which according to those who knew him was inconceivable, as evidently the man liked his cigarettes. His car was locked and parked in his driveway.
I love that it's like a really key point in this. Like, he left without his cigarettes. It was actually unfathomable for him to not have a cigarette.
An extensive search was conducted of the nearby Pueblo Canyon area and connected trails. Despite being 78 years old and on foot, the search, which included the Los Alamos police, drones, search and rescue, and cadaver dogs, yielded zero result. There was no confirmed sighting of him after he stepped out of his house, and he is still considered a missing person. And I should note, Chavez wasn't an officer or a scientist. He actually worked in Los Alamos' HVAC department, which one could only imagine would give someone of relatively low security clearance vast access to the whole facility, including that which is deep beneath.
Okay, this is like real conspiracy shit, right? Like, you can't just say a bunch of people who have worked at these potentially crazy scientific places have died, so they're all connected and they're hiding something.
We can see, and one might wonder what he saw, what he may have stumbled upon in his over 50 years there.
It's the phones and the wallets on the counter. I mean, hey, if you're gonna go end it, if you're gonna go end it, why'd you need it? You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure they can ID me when I off myself. I don't know. I'm gonna make a phone call before I do it. I don't think so. Maybe cigarettes before you do it. I can maybe understand that. But also, I think I could also understand not doing that, because maybe a cigarette is quite sobering in the moment, quite grounding. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Monica Rizzo was last seen on June 22nd of 2025. She had been an aerospace engineer at NASA and an inventor for Aerojet Rocketdyne. She was last seen on a morning hike in the Angeles National Forest. A local
Okay, people go missing on hikes literally all the time. Right? Can we all agree? Like, hiking is extremely dangerous. Especially alone. If you're going on a solo hike into the mountains, like, sure, it's less than a 1% chance, but, like, it happens. Like, you're about to look so silly. Uh-oh. I mean, I feel like if I was going to ever kill someone, not that I will, I'd probably do it on a hike, out in the middle of nowhere, where no one will ever see me or hear anything. And then, if they do get found, there's now a plausibility that they, I don't know, tripped and hurt their ankle, and a mountain lion killed them or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they've been gnawed on by the wildlife, I don't know. I feel like it's really possible to, like, roll your ankle and then never make it back down the mountain, and all of a sudden you are a victim of a mountain lion.
Investigator referred to her disappearance as, quote, statistically impossible. And that's because she hadn't been alone. She had been hiking with a companion who was only 30 feet ahead of her on a clear, well-marked trail. The friend reported, turning around to check on her.
Have we investigated her friend? That's what I'm saying. Have we investigated her friend? Because if there was only 2 people there and she went missing.
And they made eye contact, and Riza smiled and waved to indicate that she was fine. And the friend continued hiking. Less than a minute later, the friend...
And the friend continued hiking. Says who? The friend?
Once again turned around, and Monica Riza was gone. There was no sound of struggle, no scream, no noise of a fall. A, quote, extraordinary search involving 5 counties, scent dogs, helicopters, and thermal imaging covered the terrain. And despite her bright red hiking shirt, not a single trace of her gear or body was ever found.
Yeah, the friend did it, bro.
Had developed a metal called Mondalloy, a high-tech nickel superalloy used in rocket engines, an alloy that can sustain immense force. Then on June 26th...
What does that have to do with anything? She's a very smart woman. I'm actually very, very proud of her for making such an achievement.
An administrative assistant with Los Alamos National Laboratory, named Melissa Cassius, disappeared from her New Mexico home. She remains a missing person. And initial reports from law enforcement indicated that all of her personal devices were at her home, but that they had been completely wiped. And it's easy to...
That is suspicious. But again, does it have to be tied to aliens? I don't know. Lovely photo of her? That is a lovely photo of her. That is lovely. She got that shit on. She got those beads on, you know what I'm saying? And everything. Damn, yeah. Them being wiped is weird. But maybe there was some incriminating phone calls or text messages or something like that, you know?
Wipe a device, but it's extremely difficult to irretrievably wipe a device. And hers were irretrievably wiped. She was last seen...
Just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible, mate. Like, it's difficult for me to shove a Buzz Lightyear figurine up my asshole and then open the wings. It's really difficult, but I'm sure if I tried hard enough, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Dropping off a sandwich.
Oh, it's really hard to wipe a phone, guys, so it's aliens. It's aliens. Come on, it's aliens.
To her daughter, who was at a sports function of some kind. She was picked up on surveillance camera shortly thereafter, walking along Highway 518 near her New Mexico home. Her car was parked and locked in her driveway. She was 53 years old, she has a tattoo of a dream catcher on her left shoulder, and she is classified as a missing person. Despite her title...
I appreciate him giving us identifying details just in case I walk down my road in England and spot her. Remember that. Dreamcatcher tattoo on the left shoulder. Old lady now.
Administrative assistant. She maintained a top-secret clearance level that allowed her to handle highly sensitive data. Then on August 28th of 2025, Stephen Abel Garcia, who was a property custodian for the National Nuclear Security Administration, also left his New Mexico home. He had no phone or wallet. Multiple Ring cameras showed that he had a sidearm on his hip. A vast search was...
Is like concealing carry legal for permit holders in New Mexico? Is that uncommon? I feel like, especially someone of this sort of job, I feel like that might make sense. You'd be surprised.
Conducted in nearby secluded areas, but the searches yielded nothing. The Albuquerque Police Department, as well as the county, agreed that there is currently no evidence of foul play. Garcia, Cassius, Thomas, and Chavez are known as the New Mexico Four. They all worked in special projects related to Los Alamos, and all simply walked away, never to be seen again, except for Thomas.
That is peculiar. That is peculiar. I do agree that leaving your phone, leaving your stuff, and just walking away, that is very peculiar.
Thomas, who was seen again, but obviously deceased. How these people were motivated, or perhaps forced, to walk away and disappear, seemingly on their own volition, should shock, startle, and sicken you. These are employees of our own government, but I should note.
I mean, it's a very big coincidence that these all people had somehow an involvement on the same place in the government, and it's all sciencey based and fucking top secret shit. But like an HVAC employee, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't take my phone on walks fairly regularly. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I used to leave my phone at home quite a lot. Now I don't. I don't know if that's like mainly because of paranoia though. I don't know. I feel like it isn't. It's probably safest to take it with you. But especially, okay, I'm going to say it. If you're over the age of like 35, if you're over the age of 35, I feel like the odds of you not taking your phone everywhere with you increases exponentially every single year, right? You know what I'm saying? I have a call in a few minutes, but I beg you to watch part 2 that makes full Korean into the loony bin. When you're done with this one.
Dr. Thomas lived on
we shall see.
the East Coast, but his work as a liaison was somehow related to Los Alamos. Dr. Carl Grillmer was 67 years old. He was a research scientist.
Okay, this guy looks like a cult leader. This guy looks crazy. This guy looks like Peter Griffin, but only has a skinny body. Like, it's just the face.
And a senior astrophysicist.
I'm gonna feel really bad if they just say he's dead.
At Caltech's IPAC, Infrared Processing and Analysis Center. And on February 16th.
I'm so sorry, bro. You seem like a lovely man. I hope you had a great life, and I'm so sorry that it somehow come to this for you, bro.
Of 2026,
I hope your family are doing great, man. I'm so sorry.
Killed
Rest
on
in
his
peace.
front porch at approximately 6:10 a.m. He
was
lived in
what?
a remote part of town called
He was what?
February 16th of 2026. Grillmer was shot and killed on his front porch at approximately 6:10 a.m. He lived in a remote part of town called Llano, which is in Antelope Valley, California. He specifically lived there for its, quote, dark skies and clear nights, and he owned and maintained a private, high-powered observatory there. And before you come at me, I looked it up.
I feel like if you're into space, that's kind of... That happens, right? That happens. And I understand the stretch here. Dark skies, clear nights, observatory, aliens, ooh. But, I mean, he might just like stars and planets, mate.
Local newscasters. The unincorporated community of Llano is pronounced with an L, despite its Spanish origin. Grillmer had co-authored a 2007 study called Exoplanet Water, which identified water molecules in the atmosphere of exoplanets. His work was considered foundational for identifying potentially habitable worlds. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
a double-edged sword, right? Was he looking for worlds that we could inhabit?
Why is that double-edged? Is that a bad thing? It says like a bad thing.
Or worlds that may already be inhabited. At the time of his death, Grillmer was working on the NEOWISE and NEO Surveyor missions.
Near-Earth Object Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer. Okay.
NASA projects specifically designed to find and track asteroids and, quote, objects that come close to Earth. Grillmer.
Well, yeah, there's just plenty of objects that come near to Earth that aren't asteroids. Do you know how much space junk we've thrown up into the fucking sky, big guy? Bro, underlined objects like, well, they obviously mean spaceships, huh?
Our suspected murderer is a 29-year-old carjacker named Freddie Snyder, who has pled not guilty. His bail...
To be fair, this does look like an undercover cop. Let's be real. He looks like an undercover cop. He 100% did that shit. Freddie Snyder, that is for sure a cover name as well. Okay, honestly, this is the most suspicious thing here. Like, I could see this man in like a Nike tracksuit and like one of those little bum bags over his shoulder trying to like ask me if I sell coke or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's 100% a nog, right? One eyebrow was raised. Yeah, look at him in the lineup. That's a crazy poster hit in a lineup.
is set at $3.2 million. And quite frankly, from what
3.2? Suspected, but 3.2?
I can gather, it seems like he did it. But the question is, if he did, was he directed to do so? I mean, if a lifelong smoker can be directed to walk into the woods without his cigarettes and disappear, then a petty criminal can certainly be directed to do this. I don't know, I'm a former smoker, and that just gets me about Chavez's case. If I'm still smoking at 78, you better believe I'd be smoking on my way out. On the last...
The smoking thing being the crux of everything here is hilarious to me.
Of my life.
It's completely
in my opinion, there has to be more to these cases than can be easily explained. If it was as simple as force, coercion, or blackmail, or something like that, you know, that still doesn't explain why he'd leave his cigarettes. So far.
I'm still finding it funny, bro. It's still funny. Like, it's completely speculatory. And it's like, come on, like, let's be real here. There's no way he would have done this without his cigarettes if it was willing. The whole case hangs on that. Is actually so
everyone
funny.
With a green check mark by their name simply walked away. Away from dogs, their children, spouses, leaving their meds, wallets, and phones behind. And only Thomas has been found, and that was months later, in a lake. And then Grilmer and Loreo, they had their lives taken from them, but also in unlikely circumstances. I mean, look at Grilmer's home. Does this look like a place that a petty thief would end up at? At 60?
I mean, if he's trying to rob the place, I don't know.
10 a.m. on a Monday. And then on February 27th of 2026, 68-year-old retired Major General Neil McCaslin, Air Force, and former commander of the now infamous Air Force Research Laboratory. And he was also a consultant for Blue Halo, which is one of those companies that you haven't heard of, yet probably...
What the fuck is Blue Halo? Is that a sequel or is that a prequel? I thought they were just remastering them. I didn't think they were making any more of those.
Has a bigger budget than Europe.
What? This warfare company has a bigger budget than Europe. What does that mean? Like, than all of Europe?
Blue
all of their
Halo
monies?
Is an American defense and national security contractor that specializes in advanced engineering and technology for, quote, future global defense. Yes.
Yes, they have to classify as defense. It's always defense, guys. This rocket that we can shoot halfway across the world, it's defensive. I swear to God, guys. I swear. This satellite that can shoot a laser anywhere in the world, it's defensive, guys. I swear.
Future global defense. That's what they themselves say. Blue Halo also specializes in, quote, space domain awareness and counter-UAS, which is tracking and stopping.
Okay, this idea that, like, unidentified aeronautical objects are aliens is kind of crazy. Y'all don't know what... I mean, let's be honest, there's so many, like, flying objects over America that are probably just American government things that just, like, aren't public. So we just think they're kind of UFO type shit. Now imagine, like, the Chinese government, what they've got. Maybe less so the Russians. No offense to the Russians. I don't know what they're capable of. Maybe not much. Maybe a lot. I don't know. I don't know about... maybe I should stop talking.
Quote, unknown objects in the sky. McCaslin vanished from his home during...
I mean, do you remember all those unknown objects in the sky before and you guys shot them down with a fucking Hellfire missile? It turns out to be a weather balloon? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It was a fucking weather balloon. Don't you just love taking a stroll through the loony town?
Narrow,
people are crazy.
1 hour window while his wife was out running errands. The circumstances around his, quote, clean leave are most unusual, though not so unusual when compared to the other cases mentioned in this video. While his wife was at the grocery store, he put on his hiking boots and left the house with his wallet and a .38, which is also my preferred caliber. But drones canine...
Okay, bro. My bad. Hold up. Had to throw in a little fun fact there. Just in case anybody wanted to turn up at his house. That was a soft threat for anybody wanting to take this man's life, by the way. I just want you to let you know. He had to get that in there to let people know, like, oh, dude, if the government's going to come for me, I have to let them know that I have a gun.
And search and rescue exhaustively searched the nearby Sandia Mountains and found exactly nothing. Nothing except an old Air Force t-shirt that was strewn about 2 miles from his house, but that was several months after he disappeared. His wife insisted that her husband was health conscious and health interested, and he frequently took walks. and always wore his Fitbit to monitor his stats, calories, heart rate, and all that. And of course, his Fitbit was left behind, which, according to her, must have been intentional.
Okay, let's paint a picture here. I've been married for 20 years, and I've got a high-paying job. Past maybe 10 years, I start to detest my wife. She stops giving the best sloppy toppy. We're now giving microwave meals. The money's going on bullshit labubus, and I just want to get away. I start saving money. Enough money to leave. I leave everything behind. But my gun. And my wallet. And I start a new life in Thailand. Never to be seen again. Easy, no? How hard is it to do that? Is that hard? No offense to these wives. I'm sure they're lovely. Scientists in the same geography going missing but leaving behind their personal effects. Like, it's a little strange. That is true. It is strange. I mean, okay. And then what I would then do, I would then scale up this. I would say, how many people in this area exist? How many people in this area exist? And then what's the percentage of people that leave or this sort of thing happens to? That's what I would do. Does that make sense? Because so far, like, say if there's like 1 million people in this area, and these are the only 12 or so people that disappear under these circumstances. Okay, maybe that's a bit weird. But say if on like a nationwide scale, this is actually something that's quite common. Of course, relatively. Not like 1% of people are doing this, but like in regards to missing persons or deaths, this is the sort of nature of what it happens. If this is like a common occurrence, it would be less so. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's so many different explanations before it's these people were working on something top secret and they've been killed by the government.
Because he put it on every morning. It also seems that his wife was upset at the media for misquoting her, or at least misunderstanding her, or even misrepresenting her. She told the press that the only unusual thing that she could think of that may be relevant to her husband's disappearance was that he had recently complained of feeling, quote, foggy, and having, quote, brain fog. And I guess the
Don't you fucking dare and try and tie brain fog into some alien mind manipulation bullshit right now, bro. I swear to God. Some people just get dementia and they go for a walk.
press went,
Some people need to start supplementing with some creatine and they'll feel much better about them.
oh, so you mean he had dementia and he was depressed, so he went...
Hey! What's he trying to say? I'll hear you out.
to the woods to blank himself in the blank. And I guess...
Okay, no, I don't think he blanked himself in the blank. But sometimes if you forget that you're forgetting things and you forget that you forget, you might forget you have a wife and then forget where you came from and then you're forgetting that you live and then you fall down a ditch and then you're dead.
She was mad about that. Very rightfully so. Rightfully mad. Because she meant to say it in a diminutive way. A dismissive way. Like, the worst problem he had was some brain fog sometimes. Nothing like this. And then they took it the opposite way. And as someone who suffers from brain fog for 40 to 60%.
Okay, I get some brain fog sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I have to complete a specific task. If I'm ever gonna sit down and complete a specific task, I get crazy brain fog, like brain fog. Like I have such an aversion to doing something I have to that it just like renders me incapable of doing anything. And sometimes I'm able to settle for something less productive. You know? But, like, a little bit of brain fog here and there. This guy calling brain fog like it's Alzheimer's is so funny. Yeah, stretching brain fog to dementia is kind of crazy. I get it. It's a big stretch. But, I mean, if you're old, sometimes you do just get a little forgetful. You just go for walks. I don't know. Maybe he just needed to get out. I don't know. He brought a gun with him. He got his hiking boots. He had his wallet. You know what I'm saying? I think old people don't always take their phones. He might just be a little stressed, had to unplug from the world for a little bit. All of a sudden, he fell down a ditch. Bear ate him. Bada bing, bada boom. Never see him again. I don't know.
Of his waking life. I understand why that would be so upsetting to her. That is a huge, gigantic leap to go from, I have brain fog today, to better disappear forever without a word to my loved ones while my wife is out buying hamburger buns at the Kroger's. Which is weird for anyone to do, let alone a high rank.
Yes. But say some people just don't tell their wives how much they detest them, and all of a sudden, they've just left you without a word. Like, do you know how this happens, dude? This happens. People go years married, end up hating the relationship, disappear to a different state, and sometimes get caught. I've heard stories of people faking their own deaths. Like, they've had their parents message their loved ones, hey, I'm dead. Oh, hey, your significant other's dead. Don't even try contact us anymore. Like, it's over. We're so sad. And then, like, years later, they find out he wasn't actually dead or something. Like, that shit happens.
Official, and not just a high-ranking military official, but the former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory at none other than Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Which,
What's Wright-Patterson Air Force Base? No other? Is this significant?
I might lose you here, and that's fine. But this narrator and researcher maintains that Wright-Pat once held the wreckage and ruin of crafts of extraterrestrial origin, as well as...
What? Okay. Say that again?
Wright-Pat once held the wreckage and ruin of crafts of extraterrestrial origin, as well...
Hold on a second. For real? Like, actually? So you're telling me aliens exist? Or is this like, cuckoo, I've said this, I saw it in a Reddit post type shit? Or is this like a whistleblower said this type shit? Unless it's like the government tried it being like, okay, yeah, we did find a spaceship. We had the wreckage here and we figured things out through it here. I'm not going to believe this.
Well as organisms of extraterrestrial origin, one of which survived for some time.
What? An organism of extraterrestrial origin, and it survived for some... Is this Paul? Was this just Paul?
It's okay if I lost you on that one. I don't blame you.
This guy's fucking crazy. He believes this.
I also think Frank Maywald should be on this list, but his untimely death actually precedes all the others. This was on the 4th of July of 2024. He was 61 years old, and he...
Oh, he looks like a lovely person. He looks so happy. Look at him in his little bow tie. Frank.
He was a senior engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and a
That's
contractor
cool.
with the Department of Energy. His cause of death was never released, which is odd in itself, but his obituary said it was a personal tragedy, which implies that...
People just don't... People just aren't happy sometimes, man.
It was either self-inflicted, or at least appeared to be. His PhD was in applied physics, and at the time of his death, he was an instrument development manager, principal investigator, and task manager for the following: surface biology and geology, VSWIR, which is visible to shortwave infrared, and unambiguous detection of biosignatures by action spectroscopy.
Wow, that's a big fucking word. Holy shit.
I think that...
Did this guy just take a sip of water after saying that?
Action spectroscopy. I think that it...
Or he just took like a giant gulp. Like he can't bring himself to say what's coming next.
This stage in the game, to call me a conspiracy theorist, or this topic a conspiracy, is to showcase your own ignorance. I have
That is insane. That is insane. To say that I'm ignorant because I'm saying this is a conspiracy theory, that's insane. Like, this is a conspiracy. Sure. Is it confirmed? No. What does that make it? A theory. Fucking hell. Bumbo Clot. Oh my god. Like, come on. Come on. Do I agree it's a little weird? Sure. Sure, it's a little fucking weird. It's a bit weird. Does that mean the government killed these people off because they found out about aliens?
Personal reasons to believe in extraterrestrial crafts, as well as extraterrestrial creatures. And really, The only one I'm comfortable with sharing, I've shared before, but it's when I saw a gigantic black triangle in the sky with 3 red lights. The lights weren't bright, and they were really more of a dull orange red than red.
See, I feel really bad. Because, like, on one hand, I want to make fun of this guy. Because these things are genuinely absurd. But maybe like the emotions he's feeling aren't invalid. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is clearly, like, very emotionally invested in this. And has some sort of trauma from this. So I don't feel right being mean to this guy. But I definitely have to poke holes in everything. I just it says recreation. Obviously. I thought he had the real footage. Yeah, this was a real picture he took. I love that. What are the odds of there being a black triangle in space with 4 lights on it? I mean, what shape are bombers? What shape are some bombers? There's some bombers that are like triangle shape. What shape's a plane? What shape is a jet? Like a fighter jet. That kind of triangle shaped. Drones? Dude, drones can be triangle, yeah. Drones can be very triangle. Dude, imagine there's just some redneck down the road that has a drone. And every now and again, he likes like flying his drones up in the middle of the field to try and creep people out, give them alien trauma. Like, I think drones is probably the most obvious reasoning for almost, not all, but a lot of UFO sightings, right? There's been so many times where people are like, oh yeah, that's just a drone. That's just a drone. That's every weekend in the suburbs. It's crazy. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying this. I think people are stupid, bro. Alien trauma as like a method of foreign psychic attack is kind of awesome. It is amazing, right? That is amazing. Imagine that's like a genuine operation from the Chinese. Like, instill the belief that you're being watched and experimented on by aliens to encourage, like, disarray in the general populace. That's got to be a crazy, crazy thing. I mean, do I think it's a different country? Probably not. It's probably just some dude down the road, you know what I'm saying? It's probably just some dude down the road who thought it's fun to fly his drone at night, you know what I'm saying?
This was at 2 a.m. in southeast Wisconsin in 2012 or something like that. The sky hadn't been particularly
In 2012. Yeah, drones existed then.
dark that night, and the craft appeared much darker than the sky behind it. But yeah, a friend and I were just out having our last cigarettes of the night when we saw it. And we watched it for quite a while. At least 5 minutes, but maybe more. It was long enough that at some point
2012. Cameras existed. I think camera phones existed. And you guys just didn't have anything on you for 5 minutes?
must have looked away for a moment for some reason. Because when I did, my friend gasped.
Wait, were you drinking that night? Did you take any drugs that night?
He said, look. I don't remember what he said, but when I looked back, there was another one right beside it and a little in front of it. And then they both disappeared at the same time.
Wait, but he remembered to bring his cigarette. He did. But hold up, he remembered to bring his cigarettes, but where's his phone? I understand that most phones didn't have cameras back then, but some phones did, right? Camera phones existed. Can we please? I'm trying to listen to the story. I can only imagine the YouTube comments already. This guy pauses too much.
Vanished. And it was just like one of those things that, like, what can you do? Nothing changed as far as my daily life was concerned, but it became kind of hard to take other things seriously. You know,
what can you do? This like shook his fundamental understanding of the world. Like, to him, aliens now exist. Seeing 2 triangles in the sky. 2 triangles in the sky with lights on them fundamentally shook his understanding of the world that much. He didn't understand how to enjoy life anymore. What?
These things were gigantic. They were like football stadiums or battleships. That's just the scale of how it struck me in the moment. And they were silent. It's hard for me, at least, to show distance in graphics. When I told this last time on my channel, this is what I came up with, and I'm still not good with graphics, but I think I've gotten a little bit better since then. So to clear
I sympathize with that, to be fair. Do you think that would shake you that much? Like, just destroy your fundamental understanding of the world that much that it makes, like, everyday life much difficult to get through? In a way, it'd be quite comforting to me, I think. In a way, it'd be quite comforting. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I am naked at the public pool. Wait, that came across wrong. I'm just going to move on and not elaborate any further.
It was far away. Very far away. But I'm quite certain that, like, had a commercial airliner flown by, it would have been like this. Like, to my eyes, the plane would have looked like a centimeter compared to the craft, which was more like the size of my fist. If that makes any sense, hopefully it does. Also, it wasn't aimed directly at me. But for the life of me, I don't seem to be smart enough to tilt a triangle.
We're trusting a guy that can't parallax a triangle. That aliens exist?
Long story short, these two things were gigantic. And I've had friends of mine, good friends, try and debunk it as, like, weather phenomena. Or I'm pretty open about how my eyesight is lousy. But, like, I can still see. And I know what I saw. And it may have been controlled.
Oop. My doorbell. Oh no. Are they coming to get me? Are they coming to get me? I'll be right back. Coming! I'm back. All right, I'm safe. I'm good, guys. It was just the mailman.
Humans, but no one will ever convince me, ever, that we went from the Wright Flyer in 1903 to floating aircraft carriers 110 years later.
Okay. Bro is like... So you're telling me these Wright guys flew in like a paper plane, and now we have commercial aircraft? That's insane. There's no way that happened. Do I understand the intricacies of how a plane works? No. Can I grasp, like, multiple aspects on a basic level to kind of understand how they evolved? Yes! Yes! Yes!
To silent, levitating aircraft carriers in 110 years. Meaning if these UAPs we're seeing are controlled by some earthly entity, or some human entity, we didn't build them without help. I'm really working up the nerve to share some of my own personal experiences.
See, this is where I feel terrible, because this guy's definitely, like, traumatized by some sort of alien experience he's had in his life, or UFO experience he's had in his life. So, I don't know, man. I'm very, very sorry this happened. I hope you're doing all right. But on a different topic, I think a lot of times when you have something very traumatic happen in your life, your memory's not the best. It gets quite hazy. Sometimes you even come up with a false narrative, almost, to help cope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easier to cope with aliens than other things.
Because I think it's important to do so, now more than ever. And I think that the more people that share their experiences, in some little way pushes the pendulum closer to forcible disclosure. But it's hard, because they're weird. They're really...
What? Why does he keep showing Arthur Pendragon as an alien?
Disclosure. But
is this like a book? Or is this like his drawing, or...?
Because they're weird.
Am I crazy? Why is he kind of hot, though?
They're really... The
alien, Arthur Pendragon. Okay, chill.
Really weird. And here's the thing about intelligent things. They're really weird.
Okay. Like, the military had internet in the 1950s, and we only just got that. Well, I guess there was some form of internet, sure. In the 1950s, the military had. That it's just like essentially like a giant LAN. You know what I'm saying? Like, the technology to make the internet existed. The issue is, the infrastructure required to make the internet was so much more vast that it just took a long time to come about. You know what I'm saying? Calling it the internet is kind of fake. Yeah, because it really wasn't the internet. You know what I'm saying? They just had like one big computer and with a bunch of wires hooked up to that one computer. It was a LAN. Intranet does not equal internet. Exactly. It was an intranet. Agreed. Completely agreed. I mean, I guess the idea of an internet probably existed not too long after an intranet existed. But the undertaking to make it a thing was just so monumental that it took so long to come around. Okay, can we now also touch upon how he's saying how dolphins are smart, that there's some weird shit going on that we just don't understand.
And it's so personally annoying to me how the few people I've told about this, I think they believe me about the crafts. I really do. I think they genuinely believe.
Okay, I think, no offense to this guy, I believe that he believes this is what he saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have zero doubt that in his brain, the memory that is clear as day for him is this. And that's exactly what happened. I have no doubt that that's what he believes, and that's what he saw. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that what he saw is aliens? Not for a second. I'm so sorry, man.
The crafts, but then they don't believe the rest of it. Like, you can't...
Okay, I don't know about the rest of it, but if the rest of it is they then came down and put something in your butt, again, do you blame them?
Have one without the other. Really.
No comment.
The first only makes sense because of the second. The first is the means to the second. Believing in the
Why does he keep showing this guy, bro?
crafts, but not the other, is like saying, yeah, I believe you saw smoke, sure, but there's no way you saw fire. Or no, not even.
Well, I mean, sometimes there is smoke without fire, you know what I'm saying? Am I crazy?
It's like saying, I believe you saw fire, but there's no way you saw smoke.
Okay, that's like, okay, let's do what we're doing right now. So he thinks he saw smoke. And also fire. But what if that smoke was actually just a bit of steam, innit? A bit of steam that kind of looked like smoke. So he kind of mistook it for smoke when it's actually steam, just a lot more harmless. And now he's telling everyone, dude, I saw smoke, bro. I saw smoke. I saw smoke, guys.
Or it's like one fish telling the other.
And it's just steam.
Yeah, I believe you saw a boat, but there's no way you saw a person. That was evidently my fish voice. But like, that's why the boat's there. For the fish. Only we're the fish.
Yeah, but what if you're mistaken? What if you're wrong? I love that he like randomly gulps or like takes a sip of water in between recording this and just doesn't cut them out.
Actually, I think our souls are the fish, but that's another matter entirely.
What? Wait, hold on. What?
Well, actually, I think our souls are the fish, but that's another matter entirely. And I want to be clear on something about the motivation for concealment as opposed to disclosure. Well, okay. I think the forces that are delaying disclosure, the people that are doing this, they're acting out of greed and habit more than anything. And probably because they don't want to go to prison. But there is, of course, a very, very strong argument to be made for keeping this stuff hidden. First of all, disclosure will collapse the world economy in a day, because the petrodollar will instantly be worthless. You know, because obviously whatever power...
The petrodollar is hilarious.
Even just one of these crafts can certainly power a city. But that aside, let's put that aside. You know, when the feds became aware of what was going on in the late 40s, they had no choice but to conceal this. What were they supposed to tell citizens? Parents? Don't worry, these creatures really don't mean harm. They just want to study your children while you're asleep. And
this person just really needs some therapy, Philip. I know nothing about this person. But maybe, man. Maybe, bro. I mean, I truly feel for this person. Now, I hope they're doing better. I don't know when this was made. Oh my god, it's so recent. Holy fucking shit. I just hope all the best for you, bro. I hope you're feeling okay, man.
And if they take them, which they usually don't, but if they take them, they almost always bring them back. We don't even let kids talk to strangers. Anyway, there's one final name that belongs on this list, though it's not as recent.
He's very suggestive about what the aliens are doing to the kids, huh?
Phil Schneider was a contractor for Morrison Knudsen, a massive American engineering and construction firm that's now part of AECOM. Yeah, AECOM, delivering a better world that no one asked for. He was
I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it.
Demolitions expert who specialized in the construction.
Are we gonna hold up? Is he gonna bring it to the
Of subterranean megastructures. And Morrison Knudsen is no conspiracy. That's the company that built the Hoover Dam and all the underground facilities that host the tens of thousands of intercontinental ballistic missiles that scatter the country, some known and some not. According to Schneider, literal underground cities were being constructed all around the country, but he was working on one specifically beneath Dulce, New Mexico. And in 1979, he was working on linking 4 massive underground superstructures with tunnels, and this time around he was accompanied by Green Berets, which according to him was not uncommon. Sadly enough, Schneider was actually instrumental in forming what would later become the Tea Party movement. And we'll see how old you are based off if you remember that. I'm barely old enough to remember it. But the reason I say it saddens me is because the Tea Party became a right-wing thing, and that was not his intention. He really wanted it to supersede party lines. The initial intention, Schneider's intention, was to force the government to disclose where literal trillions upon trillions of dollars actually go once they disappear from the balance books. So I say it saddens me that it became a right-wing thing, not because
The fact that it's crazy the amount of conspiracy theories he's like tacking onto aliens.
Intrinsically hate the right or anything, but because it got co-opted by the very perpetrators of the offense in which the movement sought to upend. Not that this tool knows anything. People are so mad about Donald Trump, and I'm not even over this guy yet. He invaded the wrong country twice. But anyway, back in
Politics are irrelevant, but he's sad it's become right-wing.
1979, Phil
No
Schneider
comment.
said he took an industrial elevator down into a pit in the high desert in New Mexico, and there he was confronted by a gray alien. He said it was 7 feet tall, and it made a hand gesture over its chest, which fired an energy weapon of some type. A beam that took part of his hand, left a scar on his chest, killed a Green Beret that was with him on the elevator, and gave him cancer later in life. Schneider described the beam as the width of his arm and cobalt blue in color. He shot the entity with his Beretta, and he would later say in a 1995 lecture, quote, "They are not gods. They are not indestructible. They can be killed, and they do die." Personally, though, I think they're gods. Or at least, I think they believe we should see them as gods. Schneider said it smelled like sulfur, and after it died, it smelled like garbage. He began his quest for disclosure in the spring of 1995, starting a lecture circuit. That summer, he claims that a helicopter fired at his car, causing him to crash, and he doesn't know.
A helicopter shot at his car, causing him to crash. Or he lost control of the car and had to make it up that was a helicopter shooting at him.
If their intention was just to scare him, or if they thought that they successfully terminated him. But either way, he was relatively unharmed, just a minor car accident. And of course there was no evidence to this, so it was easy to dismiss. However, early in 1996, almost exactly a year after he openly called for disclosure, he was found strangled with a length of catheter cord. Officially, they say he did it to himself, even though he had been extremely vocal about not being inclined to strangle himself with catheter cord. And
Okay. I hate to say this, but I feel like he's just a crazy guy. No offense, man. I think he's just a crazy guy. Okay, if I was a crazy person, I wanted something to come out about aliens being real. What would I do? I'd tell all the world about it, and I'll tell all the world that I don't want to kill myself, and I'll tell the world the government's after me. And then what I'd do is I'd kill myself in a way that could be plausible that I didn't kill myself. So it looks like I was killed. I was silenced for saying the thing that I want to come out. In hopes that when they do find me, that it seemed like I was right all along.
According to his ex-wife, who he was still very close with. Because of his damaged hand, he literally had trouble tying his shoes. So the thought of him doing the deed to himself with thin, willowy tubing was patently ridiculous. He literally ended...
I mean, we can see he has one working hand, and he has 2 good fingers and a thumb over there. He could definitely do it. Like, I see motherfuckers drop a 40 bomb in Fortnite without any arms. Like, I see motherfuckers hit Emerald in League of Legends without any arms. It's doable, big guy.
Every lecture with saying that he wasn't inclined to self-termination, and he was something of a gun nut. So the thought of him doing the deed at all is ridiculous, but the thought of him doing it with thin, willowy cord was all the more absurd.
He loved guns, so if he was going to kill himself, he would have just shot himself, guys. Come on now. Just think about it.
A while ago, I made a video about sharks, and the shark expert hated it so much that he called me a conspiracy theorist. And you know what? I just don't think I am a conspiracy.
No conspiracy theorist thinks they are. That's the crazy thing about it. That's the funny thing about it. Like, if you go to a flat earth convention, you ask them, are you a conspiracy theorist? Not one of them will say, yes, I am. I am a conspiracy theorist. They will say, no, I'm just awake. I'm just not a sheep. I know the truth.
Conspiracy theorist. I just don't think I am. So I meant to end the video here, but by the time I finished recording, there's been 2 more. And the one I'll mention is Mr. David Wilcock. He was a regular on Ancient Aliens, and he was a fierce advocate for disclosure. Not 2 days before his passing via SIGSW, he uploaded a video saying that he's happy to be alive and that he considers every day to be a blessing. No doubt because he was very aware that his associates are dropping like flies.
Every day that I have on Earth is a gift and a blessing, and I'm very grateful for that. Frankly, people are disappearing. The president himself is saying they're going to look into this and see if anything's going on. It's a little bit scary.
Yeah, that was evidently 2 days before they say he did it to himself. I really hope that Dr. Gary Nolan, world-renowned
That's pretty creepy.
immunologist, disclosure proponent, and literal super genius, is somewhere safe. He's mentioned in interviews that he has memories of UAPs since childhood, and that he also is...
When I was 4, maybe even 5, apparently, I was staying at my nan's house. And I pooped in the toilet and then smeared it all over the bathroom. I don't remember that. You'd think I'd remember that, right? You'd think that'd be something I'd remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
His childhood memories of...
And then this guy remembers UAPs?
little men in his bedroom at night. And from the way he tells it, if he remembers that much, I suspect he remembers more. But
This suggestive nature of how he says people interact as a kid with aliens is very, very interesting. And again, I'm genuinely very sorry for this person. Very sorry. I hope they're doing better.
assume he's in hiding right now, but I don't know. I think it's happening, guys. I really do. I'm usually quite jaded and unenthused about the likelihood.
You said there's a
of
part 2 to
anything
this
coming
as
light
well?
that goes against the grain of dogma, so to speak. But I think it's happening. I really do. I think disclosure is right around the corner, and right now we're seeing its proponents in their last gasps. This is very desperate behavior. This is the behavior of a cornered animal.
It's crazy. There's a part 2 to this. I don't even know if I want to watch a part 2. Like, I genuinely feel this is just like a sad person. Hey Bob, hikers have hikers have found Melissa in a spot they already searched. They're saying the animals moved her body and the gun around, so that's why they couldn't find her. But the characters weren't super nice to put the gun she shot herself with her body. They were super nice to put the gun that she shot herself with her body everywhere they dragged her, apparently. Maybe she wasn't dead yet when you were searching for her? I don't know. I didn't even want to watch part 1. No, yeah, this is crazy. Like, unfortunately, it's getting to the point where, like, I feel like this person just has a lot of trauma. And the coping mechanism has become aliens, and now this is like an outlet for them. I would rather not watch part 2. Ooh. Robodog, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. The ITTS doesn't want to work. Okay, 41 months, and you're still just as handsome as the day I subbed. Maybe even more. Can't believe it. I appreciate Robodog. Oh my god. I thought I'd looking like a butt cheek. Also, randomly clicked short accidentally for the YouTube for the first time in 3 weeks. And so the second vid I saw was your 10 million one. Crazy stuff, Kelv. Yup. Isn't that wild, Robodog? We had a short blow up. It went viral. It's starting to taper off now, but it's crazy that it blew up. It's a massive one. But yeah, back to this video. I don't think I want to watch a second one because it's just very saddening. I'm not gonna lie, because I think you can learn a lot about the person making this video. It feels like a very, very emotional and personal expose, shall we say. You know what I'm saying? To me, what it feels like is if disclosure, as they say, as he says, comes, he will feel validated in this coping mechanism of aliens. And I think that would probably make him feel a bit better about it. We'll finally find some solace, you know? It's not his fault. Rather than maybe what things could have been. To me, that's what it seems like. I don't know. I feel like I can't really go deeper down this rabbit hole. It's pretty fucking sad. It's just sad, man. It is. It is. I feel like if this wasn't suggesting other things, and quite clearly felt like it was surfacing some kind of things, you know, I'd be able to watch it if it was just like a crazy man ranting about things, but it feels much more emotional than deeper than that. So I think we're gonna call that one there. Jesus. Jesus. Anti-gravitational microbiology. Bruh, what? The fact that people don't know they do science experiments on the space station is crazy to me. I bet they experiment what happens when you fart on the space station, bro. I bet there's more paper written about farting in space than there is about your entire existence, Mr. Huge anus. Fucking hell. Okay, anyway. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that, okay, wow. No, okay. I did not see that coming. Should we do something to lighten the mood? Sebastian, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? We just got done watching, honestly, quite frankly, a very, very sad clip. A very sad video about aliens in space. And then also on Earth. Also in bedrooms. And then also a bunch of scientists going missing. Aliens? Do you think they're real? Personally, nah. I think we can call it there. Video over. Moving on. Calling the Bob. Big red engines. Today I was looking to play. We're already like 2 hours into stream. Bombo Clor. I was looking to play. Hold up. Let me bring it up right here. Bring it up. I have Do Not Feed the Monkeys, which is a game so graciously gifted to me by Philip Bartosek in the chat. Shout out that man. Big ups my man, you know. Toto's down, Crawdy. Whatever that means. And it's a voyeuristic observation game? Something like that? I don't really know the details, but apparently it's really good. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Turn the sound effects down a little bit. Game is quiet. Okay, that's crazy. I thought it was loud as shit. Alright, let me check OBS. Oh, the game, you just can't hear the game right now. That's why. You just can't hear the game. Let me switch to game screen and see if it'll come up as an actual fucking game cap. Because usually it doesn't, man. It really doesn't like it sometimes, video games. Video games just don't want to be classified as video games. Go and load up. Bang! You hear it now? How's that? Here we go. Yeah, you can definitely see it. Alrighty. We're on full screen. Let's head back. I don't know much about this game, but I've heard it's actually pretty fun, and it's only like 4 hours, so I'm going to do my best to get through all today. It mainly depends on when Egg comes back for being in town to escape the heat. But this is Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Oh my. I'm not really watching, and you are muted. What the fuck is happening? How and why am I muted? Are you saying have you muted me on your end? Or like am I muted on? Okay, I'm confused. My guess is he's muted me. It's a triangle. Oh no! Don't, Chief. Don't get me started. Oh no! You're telling me this is what he saw in the sky? Choose your avatar. Peeper mode. What? Easy resource management, so more time for observation. Oh, no, we don't need peeper mode. I don't like these terms. What avatar should we go for? You can't see the one behind my camera, but it's a gingerbread man, chat. It's a gingerbread man. Hold up. Let me get rid of my camera real quick so you can see. Wrong one. Camera. Can you see that? There you go. You see that? It's a gingerbread man. What would we like to be? I think the rubber duck is a little cliche. I do fuck with the Gingy, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's saying Gingy? Alright, Gingy it is. Generating new game. I'm sweating my titties off. It's hot today in the UK. Real hot. The Primate Observation Club. Okay. Dear new member, following a strict vetting process, your membership application has been approved. Welcome to our club for wildlife enthusiasts. Please read the contract carefully and accept the following terms and conditions. Basis. Number 1. The club is an organization dedicated to the study of primates in their natural habitat. As a member, you have the privilege of observing the specimens in the cages loaded in your Monkey Vision 2.1 application. 2. To maintain your club privileges, you will be obligated to move up one level every 5 days, which will require you to purchase a certain number of cages. What? Every 5 days, I'll be required to purchase a certain number of cages. Okay. Progress. You'll start at level 1, Friend of the Monkeys. You will need to purchase 5 additional cages to move up to the next level. 4. Every 5 days, the organization will meet to evaluate your progress. If you have not yet met your target, you will be expelled immediately. Okay. Do not discuss the club or its activities with anyone. Never uninstall the application. And above all, do not forget that interaction with the primates is strictly forbidden. Remember, do not feed the monkeys. In the event of any infringement of these rules, I grant the club the absolute right to apply the relevant disciplinary measures to me. That seems rather ominous. Why does that seem quite ominous, chat? What are they going to do to me? Are they going to spank me or something? Ooh. Sure hope they don't. Sorry. Installing Monkey Vision 2.1. So this is literally an application to be a voyeur of monkeys. What? Steamity game? Mail calendar? What's in my mail? We inform you that your payment order, number 3457, has been processed successfully. Let's go. Okay, what's this one? Am I hearing monkeys in the distance? Your user account has been activated below. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. That sounds fucking sick. Let's just open up Monkey Vision. Monkey Vision. Is that a dude with titties? Nice rag. Nice. Camera. Bunch of pictures. Cap. Skis in the back here. I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. Ooh, what was that? Click on the words in yellow that appear in the dialogues, websites, or newspaper articles to add them to your notebook. You can also click on the highlighted objects on the screen. What? Okay. Every flash means a fistful of dollars for me, darling. You're my favorite star. Okay, can I back out? Oh, I can. So I just want to click all of these things, eh? What is this? Did I click that? No, I didn't. Okay, that wasn't me. There's nothing for me to click here. Chickens! Look at all those chickens! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What's that? Who's that? I guess I'll accept it. I don't like the vertical view. You should be able to turn it back. It's just an option if you want it. Hey, are you there? Hello? Masked Maiden. Okay, this has to be some sort of, like, ERP right here. It wasn't easy, but you got in. You're a part of the elite, my friend. You can thank me later. Lol. Now, you know what you have to do. Play by the rules and save up a ton of money. I told you being a club member wasn't cheap. Now, don't make me look bad. After all I've done for you. The money thing might be a problem. I'm actually very broke right now, Chad. I know, you told me all your shit jobs, but cages are expensive. And if you don't buy cages, you're out. You knew that before you joined, my friend, so start working more overtime. And there are other ways of making money. What are you talking about? Come on, use your imagination. There's plenty of dough out there. It all depends on how much you're willing. Okay, hold. I don't like where we're going here. To get involved. Okay, is she trying to pimp me out or something? I'd be willing to cut my right hand off to stay in the club. What are the rules again? Let's see what else she's got to say. Are we being baby trapped? I don't know what's happening here, but it doesn't seem like a good thing. Come on, I've been telling you about them for weeks. You have to hit your targets. If you don't, the organization will kick you out. It's that simple. They actually met yesterday to evaluate mine. I've moved up another level, my friend. If I keep going like this, it won't be long before I'm hobnobbing. What the fuck does that mean? With the club muckety mucks. Okay. Understood. Well, you also have to be discreet. They don't like us going around blabbing about the club. This is something very top secret. Ah, and then there's the part about do not feed the monkeys. Not messing around with the cages. Not bothering the apes. Not throwing them peanuts. Come on, you know, zero interaction. That's something the organization doesn't like. At all. Though, to be honest, that rule is something that, well, something that, well, let's just say, nothing. Forget about it. We'll talk about that later on. Okay. Right, your monkey vision must have just been installed. I suppose you're dying to observe your cages. But be careful, because this shit is addictive. This is worse than tobacco. I spent so much time on it in the first week that I didn't even need to sleep. Dude, it sounds like Pal World. I almost ended up in the hospital. Sleep properly and rest from time to time. Okay, we'll talk it end soon. What? Is cages and monkeys now like code for new cameras and then people that we're observing in the cameras? Click on the question marks and select the terms you think best correspond to the words in the circle. If you change your mind, just use the delete icon. Once created, you can use the new word in the search engine to move forward in your investigation. What? Empty boxes, mannequin, window, mouse, skis. That's what I saw in the thing, right? Visitors bust. I wish I'd bust. Camera photographs. Basement, attic, garage. Probably an attic, right? A mouse, skis, window, mannequin, empty boxes, an attic. That's what I think of that one. Alright. That's when I scroll up. So what is this here? Okay, that's that still. So I guess we head back into the monkey vision. Left click to activate night. Left click to start recording. So I've seen no more people here. So what am I meant to do now? This is my camera number 1. Oh, there's a shopping cart? Cages for the next level. Price of a new cage, $50. Buy a new cage. What's our finances looking like, chat? Are we broke? Balance, 90 buckaroos. That's not too bad. Landlady, uh-oh. So let's not buy a new cage because we've got 5 days, right? So we've got 5 days to buy a new cage. So we can just hold out. We'll pay rent first, and we'll buy cages after. So what are we meant to do in here? Oh, we can like right-click to move the panel. So I don't really know what I'm meant to be looking for. I'm meant to be watching something here, or like there's chickens. If you turn right, you can eat food and drink. Oh, okay. Find jobs to. Oh, okay. Fruit. Oh my god, I need to buy food. Do I have anything in the fridge? Ooh, that looks delicious. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I was fucking full. I was fucking full, mate. Fuck me. Bumbo galore. Uh-oh. Dishwashing. Dishwashing assistant wanted for well-known hamburger restaurant. I wonder what restaurant that could be, chat. Great career possibilities, gloves and scouring packs supplied by the company. Requisites, none. Just ambition and strong desire to learn. Oh, I want to learn, I want to learn. I'm going to dishwash, I'm going to dishwash. Let's do it. Working. I'm back. Regional scrubbing and rinsing manager. That wasn't bad considering your limited experience, but you still have to master the noble art of scouring. Keep applying yourself and you go far. Come back whenever you want to improve your technique. Okay. Ooh, what? Hello? What is this? Where are you, deadbeat? Remember that I'm coming by to collect that rent in 2 days. In the afternoon, $90. As usual, have the money ready. I don't want any excuses. Oh, landlady, I'm scared I might not be able to afford. Is there possibly some other way I could pay? I'm sorry, that was out of order. I'm taking it back. I'm sorry, I'm taking it back. As a club member, we invite you to collaborate in our wildlife observation studies. To do so, you'll need to provide us with certain information about some of the cages loaded in your monkey vision. Once we've verified that information is correct, you'll be compensated for your work. Okay. We remind you that these are voluntary assignments and that declining to participate will not affect your relationship with the club in any way. If you're interested in collaborating, keep an eye on your email. Okay, so we need to maybe do those to get some monies? Let's activate some night vision, right? Hold up. Oh, it costs money? Okay, let's check my finances after doing a full shift. 174 bucks? I feel like we can afford the night vision, right? I feel like we should. Do you ever think about it? I just unlocked it, no? Why can I record now? Bombo Clark. Why did it let me fucking unlock recording first when I clicked night vision? That's stupid. Well, I can't really see anything here, can I? Anything going on in the night here? Nothing really. Should I buy a new cage? I can afford it, right? Ooh. Cage available at 9. Okay, I guess you have to get through the day first. So I can sleep. My sleep meter's not that low. It might be worth me to buy some groceries, eh, chap? Let's buy some yogurt. I do love me some yogurt. Coffee's a must in the morning. Let's buy one of each. Buy one of each. Let's go stock up. Does it go off at all? Does it decay or anything? I feel like we'll be fine, right? There we go. Look at that. All stocked up. Lovely. Plus 15. Plus 2, plus 1. Wait, that's nothing. Wait, that's nothing. Can we cook? Oh, Tupers, thank you. I'll switch it over now. Hold up. Do not feed the... I mean, honestly, it's probably better if I stay in the just chatting. I don't think anyone's going to the do not feed the monkeys Twitch section to try and find streamers. But, fair enough. Let's check again. Maybe I'll just go and work again. Just go do another job. Because if I have no night vision, like, the fuck am I going to do anyway? You know? Is there anything else here that I'm missing? Phone. What is this? Oh, it's a newspaper. Hold up. New evidence about senile dementia. Uh-oh. Experts uncover new risk factors among these poor diet and excessive consumption of medication for prevention of medical conditions typical among the elderly. I mean, pretty real. I don't really think I have it in me to read the rest of that. That's just factual. Actual factual. How do I make it? Okay, there we go. Should we just do another job? Waiter. Hours available. Hold up. Oh, no, I can only do those at a certain time of day. So I guess I'll just sleep then, huh? We'll sleep like 4 hours and see what's happening. Where's the time? Anyone see the time? They definitely won't evict me, right? Like, I'm such a good guy. 12? 12 till 9. It's 12 till midnight. Duration's 8 hours. 7:25. Oh, it's like early morning. Hold up, that means the lights are back on. Anything new happening here? Nothing new happening here. Anything with the chickens? Chickens aren't even out yet. They're chilling. Alrighty. Oh, it's still dark here. I guess the museum doesn't open yet. Who the fuck is that? Who the fucking hell is that? Ugh. Ugh. What the fuck? What is that? That is disgusting. Who is that? That was disgusting. That was actually fucking vile. I guess... +2, +2, +2. 15. This gives me health. Oh, I guess that's why I'd buy these. That's good for my health. Those chickens like... Wait, does that say $15? Is that change in price? Or was it always $15? Jesus. I guess this is cheaper and gives more food, but lowers health. So what you do is... Oh, okay. So what we do is we'd buy like a pizza... And we'd buy like a yogurt, and then they're like net neutral. Your current club ranking is level 1. Friend of the monkeys. Days remaining until the next evaluation is 4. You have 5 out of 9 cameras needed to move up to the next level. The landlady will be back tomorrow. Okay. Ooh. Hold up, here we go. Electoral campaigns begin. Heatwave claims its 22nd victim. Jesus Christ, that's like the UK right now. Delia's last prediction. Okay, Shock TV, home videos, sex, and violence in prime time. Yes, please. All right, let's lock in. Let's get into the cameras. What do you say? The fuck was that? You've got mail. Record low prices. Today, only 50% off yogurt. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm a yogurt man. I am a yogurt male. Are you guys yogurt people? Oh, my God, yes. Yogurt. Honestly, fuck it. I'll take 10. I'm a yogurt man. I sometimes watch some daily affirmations for yogurt males. Great time, by the way. 5 to 9. Can I do these yet? Why are these different times now? Duration 2 hours. Duration 1 hour. Okay, these are all sort of time. Let's go through the line waiter. See what's going on here. We can work multiple jobs in a day, right? I can be busting my balls. Manager, a good job indeed. I think you have a natural talent for standing in one place without doing anything. Here's your pay. What? Thank you. Ooh, mail. Ooh, hold up. Here we go. For the purpose of enhancing our database and animal behavior, we request your voluntary collaboration as observer of Cage 1. Please reply to this email if you can answer the following questions. What's the name of the primate living in Cage 1? Oh no, we don't know. Oh, we don't know. How do we find that out? How do we find that out? Can I ask her? Nope. What is this? Steamity game? I don't want to do that. Just wait for them to come by? Do I actually wait, or should I, like, go do something? I feel like I should go work and then come back and take a look, right? From them talking. Wait, they talk to themselves? Oh, hold up. Here's my new camera. Okay, hello. It's lovely. Oh, person's house. There's like a fucking shadow stain here. Interesting. This seems chill. It's got to be an old lady, maybe. My guess is old lady. Oh, what was that? Oh, he's back. Here we are again. You're my favorite leading lady. What does that mean? Is he? That's better. Now topless. Great. You disgusting human. I can hear the cash register sing with these photographs, darling. That is disgusting. What the fuck is he doing? Wow. Don't do that when... Oh my God. What? Ka-ching, ka-ching. Can you hear that? That's the sound of dollars dropping into my purse. What? Oh, come on. Don't cover yourself up now. Let's break the speed limit. Okay, see you again tonight. What? FBI, come get this guy. Come get this guy. Ooh, hold up. Oh, I missed the plaque. That's a woman by the... Okay, my bad. My apologies. Oh, someone's at my door. Hello? Who is it? Hello, I'm Amy, and this is my colleague, Ted. We're apostles of the local Willans Witness Church. Do you have a minute to hear about the word of Billy Bob, the Holy Butcher? Okay, let's have... Billy Bob, he sounds cool. Wonderful. I'll tell you a bit about him. Billy Bob Wyland was a humble butcher living in the country's most rural region. He was slicing bacon one day and found a secret message formed by the fat in one of the slices stating, I didn't get to read it. He immediately left Chattooga Creek, his birthplace, and found his own church. Tell you more about him another day. We want to ask you a favor before we go. If we're going to leave this beautiful plant with you, would you look after it for us? We'll come back and take it away again in a few days, and if you're a person the wild witnesses can trust, you'll see it'll be even more beautiful and luxuriant. Ah, and don't worry about watering it. This plant feeds on the kindness pervading the air in the room. We'll return soon. What if I decline? What if I say no, take your fuck-ass plant with you? I don't want that shit. No one's in this room yet. I'm gonna go work a job, because I need to pay rent. You know what I'm saying? I need to pay rent. Gas station. An hour, 15 bucks, you know? Why not? Hey, I can do that. I think I would be good at working a gas station. Shout out, Ian. Gas station owner. You scrub like a crazy. I got all the dirt off those clunkers. Shit, you didn't leave even a bit of grime. In short, you clean like a goddamn god. You good at this. Come back whenever you want. Yes, sir. Alright, we just about have enough for rent right now. Let's keep an eye on this for a sec. So I just want to like catch that nameplate. Maybe that's something that's important. I mean, I think we're chill. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go work this final job. Doesn't seem like a reason not to, right? So I guess my goal is to just continue progressing the levels of the club. Creative director, hey, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Oh, of course the underachiever who carries our sandwich board all over downtown. I saw that your creepy visage gets more attention than the ad itself. Lol, 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 lol. Anyway, here's your day's pay. Dude, millennials fucking suck. That's right. Oh, hello? Is that fucking Hitler, bro? Is that Hitler? Is that Hitler? Is this like a fucking camera of Hitler's house in Argentina? Time for my movies. The invading army troops crossed the border. It is! And launched an offensive that plunged the continent into chaos. Brother. What the hell? Look how young and such a black mustache. He's definitely looking at videos of himself. Victory seemed close at hand, but sudden turn of events thwarted the plans of their bloodthirsty... Oh, hold up, hold up. Oh, come on, don't cover yourself up now. Don't cover yourself up. Uh-oh. I can't breathe. You take my breath away, darling. You're the best. What the fuck? She is Ooh, dollars. I can click these. I didn't know that. Okay, thank you, Philip. What's going on here? Propaganda. I'll take a propaganda. Come on, Cotton Princess. It's time to show it. Jesus Christ. Old man, grateful and generous. All done. Dude, she's fucking insane. Really, like, ow, fuck, it's elbowed the fucking mic. I'm so sorry. I don't feel like a bad voyeur anymore. I feel like they're the bad voyeur. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something going on with the chicken coop, right? What's going on here? Okay, so how the fuck do we have a camera in Hitler's living room? Anyone know? Anyone know why we've got a camera in Hitler's living room? I don't know what this is for either. What is this? There's like writing coming up on the screen. I don't know their name yet, which is kind of annoying. I probably should be able to know it by now, but I think I'm bad. It's okay. Well, let's go sleep. Let's go sleep, man. Let's go sleep like, what's time? 4 hours will do. Feeling great. 3 AM, what's going on? Anything? Oh, police. I see nothing in the newspaper about a weird voyeur or something. Search stuff up from your book. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a book, innit? Wait, you can search stuff? Wait, research the terms written in your notebook by clicking on one word to enter it into the search engine, then click search. Okay. You can also research a pair of terms by clicking on 2 words to enter them in the search engine, then click search for me button. We do not find anything. Grateful and generous old man, search for me. We do not find anything. Kittens, old man, search for me. Propaganda, old man, search for me. Can you do 2? More than 2? No. Propaganda, VHS tape. Propaganda TV. Old man propaganda. Grateful and generous TV. Nothing. Alright, I'll try this one here. Visitors bust. Okay. Let's... What the fuck? Am I hungry? I thought I shit myself for a fucking second there. Wow. Should we get some takeaway, chat? What are you feeling? You feeling Chinese? Want yourself a hot dog or a pizza? What you want? You can find it all. We can get anything you want. It looks like this is the best thing. I'm gonna get a pizza. Fuck you. Thanks for your confidence in Food Eggs. You will receive your order in 1 hour. Remember, if you're not home, you will not receive your order, and your money will not be refunded. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. Ain't now it's all going on here. Let's bring out the book. Let's get to Googling things again. Camera photographs. Cotton Princess photographs. Hold. Cotton Princess. Oh, here we go. A box office record for the premiere of Cotton Princess 3. The third and final movie of the saga. Hold up. Movie, leading lady, teens, film. Okay. The third and final movie of the saga of the box office hit in its first weekend. The film, based on the life of its famous leading lady, tells the story of an inspiring singer who makes all her dreams come true. Hordes of teens packed the country's theaters. Oh, hold up. Hello? Greetings. The one with the infinite. Man in the universe. Blur the limits. Prepare the antacid. Hear the blackbird sing in the early morning. Here's your order. Thank you. You can go now. I'll be back. Why will you be back? Why are you going to be back? You delivered my food already. There's no need for you to be back, my friend. I just say thank you and you go on about your merry, merry day. Alright? I'm a yogurt man. Okay, we're making progress. Film, teens, leading lady. Cotton Princess, leading lady. Ashley Applegate. The premiere of Cotton Princess 3, Ashley Applegate shows she is just as good an actress as she is a singer. Oh my god. From child star to mass idol, this is the biography of the world's best artist. Hiring management. Andrew Hayes. Okay. This is their number. Okay. I'm back. How'd you like it? Cotty, it ended up being quite sad. I'm not gonna lie. It looked like this guy was kind of like covering up trauma in Aliens. Like straight up. Bless his sweetheart. Like, it got to the point where I didn't even want to keep watching or, like, make fun of them because they were clearly, like, utterly traumatized by aliens. You know? Okay, do we call this? Can we call this guy? Not available. Okay, I got a call between 9 and 11. Nice. What's time? 7:04. Should I just sleep for a little bit? Should we sleep like 2 hours? We sleep an hour, so we'll wake up just before 9 then. And time moves pretty quick, so I think we'll be fine. Alrighty. I don't know when the landlord's coming today. Hopefully, not anytime soon. What is this? That's my coffee. Oh, what's that? Day 3. Here we go. It's starting. Your current club ranking is level 1. Friend of the monkeys. Yep. What's going on here? Best-selling drink. 0% fat, 0% sugar, 100% live. That sounds gas. Wait, it's just water. Walker's progressive tax is now in effect all over the country. Interesting. A new, more personalized version of Prowl. What is that? Our goal is to read our users' minds. That does not sound ominous. Analysts predict a dirty and hotly contested election. Oh my. Should we call that motherfucker? Let's give him a call. Hello? Hello? Oh, this is Andrew Haynes, talent agent. How can I help you? I didn't forget what I was going to say. Andrew Haynes. Well, a talent agent. And what does your work consist of? My work? Very simple. I'm the mother, father, and conscious of my clients. And look after their interests, 10% of which, in a sense, belong to me. Interesting. An attic? Hey, stop the car. Do I look like a real estate agent? Okay. Let's talk about Ashley. I want to know everything about the adorable and innocent new movie star. I'm sorry, but I think you're mistaken. I represent Ashley Applegate, the star of Cotton Okay, well that's all I've got to ask you. Thank you for your time, my friend. Hang up. Nothing about hiring actors? What a waste of time. Unfortunately, yeah, wasting your time, aren't I? Bloody hell. No discount on yogurt anymore, by the way. Let that be known. 24 hours a day? God damn. That's good to know. So we wait for that one. This one's midday. We can do this one now. Advertising agency, let's do that, right? I don't have enough evidence to call him yet, quite obviously. We need to garner more evidence. Yeah, fuck her. Let's check our vision. Chickens are back. Hitler's not back. The voyeur's not around. Let's check our email. Deal of the day. Oh my god, 50% off pizzas. Let's go. Thumbnail panel. What? Reminder that you can use the Monkey Vision thumbnail panel to make your observation task easier. To use it, right-click on your cages. You can switch back to full screen mode by right-clicking. Okay. It's conducting important study to request your special collaboration Observer 3. What is the telephone number of the person responsible for the event taking place in Cage 3? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I haven't got the name yet of the fucking bust. Maybe we'll get it now. Ooh. Oh, hold up. Oh my god. The Fair exhibition, an overwhelming success. The bust of Amenophis the Fifth. Okay. 10,000 visitors. Ooh. Kevin Elgin, the curator. Okay, hold up. Now we gotta Google this guy. Kevin Elgin. Here we go. Here's his number. Now, what we do is then go to email, reply to this one here. Kevin Elgin. There we go. Case 3 is now pending. Well, that's like, what, 90 bucks into the back pocket? Gabing gabong. Let's get back out of this. Let's pin this one here. When I hear a ding, it means the camera is active. It does indeed. Oh, hold. I can do this. And they do that. Can I do both at the same time? No, I can't. Nude. What? Opinion. Oh my god. So we're just like bouncing back and forth. Topless. This guy. Oh my god. This person. This woman. Cruelty. But because of the half-weak character. This guy's, it's literally Hitler. It's literally Hitler. She's done. Hitler, what are you ranting about this time? You know what? Let's drop the subject. It's time for my incontinence medicine. Go. Whatever you say, Mrs. Stadler. I'll be back before it gets dark to check on you. I bet feel very happy. And you know I is a grateful and generous old man. Oh, hello?
I'm here for the rent. Don't make me waste my time. Tomorrow, I have to take an exam for the distance business school. That'll be $90.
Okay, here it is.
Great. See, the system works. Without losers like you, there's no winners like me. I'll be back in 3 days.
Why are you back in 3 days? Why is rent that often? Jesus Christ. That's wild. Alrighty. Okay, I need to look out for the bidding. We get cheap pizza, right? Should we get a pizza, chat? 50%, should we get 2? Is that kind of fat of me? I feel like I should probably tip the driver as well now. We'll tip the driver. Yeah, we'll tip the driver. Can I take this yet? Oh, not level 2. It's definitely everything. We haven't heard them talk. Should we do some juggling while we're here? Nude topless photographs. Oh, I can do this. Sneaked photos. That's exactly what's happening here. Yep. Drive, dollars, cap. So this is definitely in the attic. Someone is sneaking photos of Ashley Applegate. Bang. I mean, she only charged like 90 bucks. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like 15, 20 years ago, that's kind of normal, no? For a week, maybe? I feel like back then, for a place like this... Ooh, hello. Greetings. My master once said to me, listen to the silence, confront the void. Use your turn signals and pass on the left. Your heart is like a secret garden in flower. Here's your order. Just give me a tip. Consider this. The grey-haired dragon guards a treasure. Even the worst monsters can have friends. I'll be back. The grey-haired dragon protects what? Okay. Nurse, playboy, vulnerable senior. I don't know about that one. Fan of war movies, crazy dictator. That's what I'm going with. I think he is a crazy dictator. I need more information to make a better answer. A playboy, a nurse, maybe. Wait, incontinence medication. Maybe he is a bit of a playboy. Maybe he is a bit of a fucking playboy, this man. We'll see, though. Oh, Philip forgot to tell you this game takes place in LA. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Yeah, that's definitely rent for every 3 days. No, you're right. All right, let's run a shift, Shep. Let's run a shift. I'm working hard, getting my money up. I'm just a humble guy. Oh, a real gold mine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another one for your fans. This last one is going to make dollars rain down from the heavens. Bombo Clyde. You never disappoint me, Cotton Princess. See you tomorrow. Bro. Brazier. Okay. Is that probably it? Let's go do this job as well. I feel like there's not much going on right now. Get a bunch of our monies up is a good idea. We need to get more cages, right? So I gotta work a bunch of cages right now, actually. Let me get my food up real quick. Let's eat some yogurt. I'm a man of yogurt right now. Alright, yep, we're good. Monkey vision, anything happening? Nope. Alright, let's buy a new cage. How much money we got? Minus 50? Do we have another 50? We do. I think I'll buy another one as well for tomorrow. Because that's, what, 3 overall? So I need to buy another 2 tomorrow as well. Shit. So we do... Has this been paid off yet? Or does it have to wait till tomorrow? We'll see. Oh, am I starting to pass out or something? Let's go sleep. 4 hours. See how 4 hours does for us, eh? How much... How much do you guys sleep a night? I sleep, like, try to get 8 hours. At least 8 hours. If I get less than that, I'm fucked. Is this Boss Baby? The preschool for the leaders of tomorrow. The country's prison reach the breaking point. Share your music and videos through Chatmigo. Walker's confident of his victory. Okay, I don't think that's too important for me. Uh-oh, who's this? Hagrid? Hello, what is culture, eh? I've been sweating me piping all day, filling me bathrobe. Rather not. I'm good, Hagrid. Come on, what is it you want? You see, I spent out minutes on my cell phone. I've been feeling I'm about to get a call about a job interview. I did a year and a half ago. Wouldn't have a few bucks to lend me, would ya? Lend this guy some money? Do we give Hagrid some money? I'm about to get a phone call from a... No, not a chance, mate. Not a chance, you sponge. Thought we were friends. Know what? I don't feel welcome here anymore. I'm going back to my apartment. As you fucking should, mate. Ooh, our new cameras are up. We have airplanes. We have hangers. Nothing to click. Alright. What's this one? Fella working in his office. Stonk going up and down. Again, nothing to click. Nothing to click here either. We've got an email. Record low prices. Only 30. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, we got the money, but the $100. That's huge. We can actually buy all of the cages now. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's Hitler. I mean, Mr. Startler. I such a lonely man. Oh, another email. Cage 5. What is the address of Cage 5? Oh, I don't think I know that yet. This is Cage 5, right? Wonderful, wonderful. What good news? Yes, yes, okay. Let's see. Tell me, how's your health? I always sick. You know what it means to be old man. And your mood? Not good. Not good. I depressed. I always think about the past, you know. The past? What did you used to do? I take care of the kittens. That's it. A lovely job. And when did you arrive in our country? I arrive in your country? I always live in this neighborhood. Something going on down here. I remember I have the blood pressure medicine. Now you go. We haven't finished filling out the form yet. You go. Go. Fine, I'm leaving. I'll be back later at the end of my afternoon shift. I wait for you. A grateful and generous old man. Oh god, the voyeur is back. Oh no. Money? Oh my god, my door? Dude, there's so much to juggle. Alright, gays. I bring a package for apartment 36. I bring a package for apartment 36. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's it. That's me. Well, take package. White flowers. I got me the card. Last night was wonderful, Tigress. And I'm sorry about the curtains. Fucking sell those bad boys. Get them out of here. Right, what's your name? I need to find out for monies. That's it. In front of the mirror, beautiful. And the photogenic, fantastic as always. You're much more modest in my limousine, beautiful. Let's get this guy's numbers as well. Star in the firmament. Next session's a few hours, honey. Okay. I still don't know their fucking name. Just check if I need to bring back home Din Din. If you do not want pork belly for Din Din, then yes. If you want pork belly with carbonara, then don't worry about it. If you don't want pork belly and carbonara, then bring something. Alright, let's order a bunch of yogurt. I love me some yogurt. I'm a yogurt male. This is an interesting game. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm kind of like winging it and we're getting there. Nothing interesting right now. What's wrong with the eyes? What happened to the eyes? What happened to the... What? They always been cross-eyed, or am I crazy? Face is fucking melting. Alright, we need to eat some food. Do we have any pizza left? We do not. We're max health. So let's order some takeaway. Again, like, pizza's just the best thing. And we got some jobs to do. Between 1 and 5. What's the time now? It's 5. That's 5 a.m. Can't do this one right now. Between 12 and now. Okay, let's do this one then, right? Prior experience. Wait, why can't I do this? Potato chip taste. That does sounds fun. Just go do that one, right? Do you guys eat potato chips that much? I don't know. Remember to search stuff up. It's like the main way you find out certain things. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Oh, what's this? I came with you. No, I forgot about my fucking pizza. No, delivery guy, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I just wasted 18 bucks. I guess I'll just order another one now. Well, I'm doing my voyeurism. Ooh, okay, it looks so sinister now that it's at night. Looks so sinister. Oh no. I'm getting a bunch of notifications on my phone. What's going on right now? I'm getting a phone call. I better answer it. 1 second. Yo, sorry, chat. I'm getting a call. I can't really ignore it. I'll be live just chilling here without a mic. I'm sorry. I cannot believe that just an hour and a half of my stream was me on the fucking phone. Holy shit. Hi. I'm back. I'm off the phone. I'm sorry if I just jump scared you with my voice. I've been, like, AFK playing the game in the background. We've been making some progress. Oh, my takeaway's here. Not much, but some progress. Here's your order. Hey, take my tip. Enjoy, sweetheart. Hey, Shiggy baby. I know it's boiling hot. I know. Yeah, sorry I had to take a phone call. I'm back. Act like nothing happened. Just don't even mention. Just act like it didn't ever happen. Okay, what are the emails we have? Because let's make some fucking money, chat. Let's make some money. Email. First one we can do to get some money. Routine observation in study cage 12. What is the name of the company in cage 12? Okay, cage 12 is it's off. It's gone blue. What's happened here? Insurance company? Was it an insurance company? Damn, thought he forgot he muted. No, I was on a phone call. I had to make sure. Cassidy Insurance Company. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, I don't know why this has gone blue. Someone's laughing their ass off. What's this? Later. I guess not that one. Coffee maker, typewriter, doll. The giant elevator. So 12. It looks like I've got a dud. Looks like it's dead for a little bit. So I guess that's going to be what it is. Prowl Market. What is this, by the way? What do these do? Drugs? Happy Mornings. Bumbo Clot. Toys? Why would I ever need these? Don't know why I would ever need these. Okay. Another one that I can get paid from, please. It's just cage 12 and 13 right now, right? 13. What's the name of the building in cage 13? Okay. This copy of OM is not genuine. You may be a victim of software counterfeiting. A victim, huh? I'll have you know I know exactly what I'm doing. If you don't have 16, you will be expelled. Oh shit, when is this? Do I have enough? Do I have 16? I got 15. Oh no. Oh shit. I'm $2 away, chat. Okay, let's do 13 is something else I gotta find out, right? Doll. Ooh, a figure made from cloth, plastic, paper, and walls. Okay. That is the creepy doll. Retirement doll. The giant doll. Retirement book. Doll book. Doll confined. How about the giant? Oh. A famous action movie star. Nobody rolls the giant. Okay. Idiots. Nope. Okay, nothing there. Elevator. Nope. Confined. Couple arrested after keeping their son confined. Jesus Christ. We thought he was evil. One of our twins. Oh, we thought he was the evil one of our twins. Okay, dude, my brain died reading that. Jesus Christ. It's okay. Also, what's this crop circle shit going on? Should we call this keys? No answer. Bumper clot. Alright. Well, shit happens. When can I go work this job? Midnight? What's time? Nowhere near midnight. And the evaluation's today. How do I make 50 bucks, chat? Am I cooked? Can I sell food? Oh my god. I'm actually cooked. SP com section. 12. If I get rid of this. Telemarketing company. It's got to be insurance, right? Settlement, insurance. It's got to be insurance. 10. Where is it? Gold Records. Sunny Shore. Ethan Ledge. No. Ethan Ledge. Gold Records. Nope. Sunny Shore. Gold Records. Birthplace. Ethan. Sunny Shore. Oh, fuck me. Please let us get like a random $2 for nothing. Wait, days of wait. I got 4 days. I'm fine. What do I mean? Why am I freaking out for? I've already got enough. It's the next deadline that I gotta worry about. Okay. Also, I gotta say, I now have less viewers after unmuting my mic. What the fuck? Jesus. A lot of money. I don't really know where I'm meant to go from this. Should I call? Can I call I can message Leslie Dooley? Hello? Hello, you've reached Leslie Dooley. Professional limousine driver. Around the clock service. How can I be of assistance? I don't think I like this. This feels weird. I feel like I'm not meant to, you know, intervene. If you need a driver, you know where to find me. I don't know, because you'll probably try and sneak some pictures of me and my titties. Oh, Cassidy's back. Alright, this is what we need right here. We need to watch Cassidy and 13, right? These are the ones. I'm gonna go pee check. Keep an eye on these for me. I'll be right back. Today's trip has been a fucking disaster. We're on it. I'm back, and I'm locked in for real this time, chat. I swear to God, I'm locked in for real this time. You'll get the payment immediately if everything's in order. Okay, it's gotta be insurance. Gotta be insurance. I got an email. Record low prices on yogurt. I'm definitely gonna buy some yogurt today. Aha, 1 second, please hold. Hold. Okay, I've checked your file. What's going on over here? I don't have time. I need to get this one. Entitled to a settlement on your claim. Okay. You receive the money in a few minutes. Ooh, that's quick. No, thank you. Remember that prudence. Prudence what? Is the best protection. Goodbye. Okay, I need to do cage 15. Is that it? Slaves driver is getting antsy. What? Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, it's Hitler again. To me, she doesn't seem that awful in reality. Bitch. What? Patience, I'm sure it won't be long before we find another patron. What is going on here? Are these like some communist propaganda peoples or something? Hopefully the music will be benevolent with us, and we'll take a break at 3. Come on, my comrades in literature. Let's earn our next meal. Okay. Ooh, what's going on? Knock, knock. There we go. I'm here for the rent. It's $90. Don't keep waiting. I've taken my kids to preschool for the business. I know why it doesn't surprise me. You lowlifes all the same. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. My patient's running out and you're going to be on the street. I'm so sorry. Yes, hello? Okay, this is it. This is important. The claim settlement processing department. So you were told to call this number. What? And that number is? And what's the reason for your call? A household accident. Okay. Have I gotten hold of this? Have I not missed anything? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. As though I've got everything, right? Workman's compensation. I understand. I'm getting EP. Stay awake. You say the claims adjuster has already approved it? Okay. Fine. Then give me your policy number. There's nothing else I'm looking for here, right? Uh-huh. Just a second, please hold the line. Tap, 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 tap. And you receive your money right away. Okay, this is a different line. And remember, yeah, prudence is the best protection. So Prudence has got to be Prudence Insurance Company. There we go. Because Prudence is the best protection. So hold up. I had the answers all along. I'm just stupid. Email. Email. 12? What is the name of the company from 12? It is Sweet Prudence. Bang. Done. That's that. Sorted. Let's go work a job real quick. We need to get some money in right now, eh? We need to get some money in bad. Real bad. They're kind of... Ow, my ears. Oh, we need to sleep as well. Sell for 35? Yeah, we'll fucking sell that. I need all the money I can get right now. We'll take a sleep, and we'll wake up, have a coffee, and we'll get fucking going again. Alrighty. Cage 13. What is the name of the building in Cage 13? I don't know, man. New Twitch mobile update is dog shit. What the fuck? It's not the mobile update. Well, technically it is, but it's also a vertical format that I've implemented. You don't have to use it. You can change it back. You just click the button in the bottom right to change back to the old format. You have the option of using vertical or the horizontal. It's up to you. What is this? We get 75 bucks from this one. Nice. What is the name of the female specimen who plays the role of the alpha female in the group? TikTok as stream. I think that's the purpose. It's honestly more mobile friendly. I think it is better in general. But I understand if some people don't like it. Muses? The Councilman thought muses were the divine beings who nurtured literature. Okay. I know what the word means. Creativity. Hold up, what's going on? Good morning, or good night, or good crack of dawn. What difference does it make anyway? How did you sleep, friend? We fine, thanks. I went about my wife as usual. In my retirement, we were living on a trip together. Ooh. This guy's stuck in the elevator. I wonder how long he's been here for. I'm sure you're so dreamt about your loved ones. It's not good being confined here, no siree. Yes, I don't know how long it's been either. Weeks? Months? Oh, hold up. This is the correct one. We need to get this. We have a mission here. It's just off-putting. I don't want to watch Vertical stream, so that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why. Like, if someone... There's more people coming from TikTok to Twitch that prefer Vertical than, like, that are on Twitch that don't like Vertical. You know what I'm saying? TikTok's just a massive... Oop, talent. That was a big one. Writers for hire. Private tutor. Literacy critic. Writer for hire, I guess? On the way out, we'll all get our day's pay. See you tomorrow at 10:30. Sometimes I feel so medieval. You are. This... Clean up drool in that sex shop to tell the truth. Or the tortured artists, huh? They actually are, like, fucking stuck in here. Definitely are writers for hire, right? So maybe if I Google writers for hire. Typewriter? Nope, nothing on that. It seems like a good change for new viewers. I agree. I think it's a great change for new viewers. If you're like used to watching Twitch mobile, probably a horrible change. Okay, hold up. Let's check, see what this guy's saying. So we have a quest for this guy as well, right? Rooting this town again is helping, but it's not enough. Okay. You don't... Oh, my tummy. Holy shit, I thought I would shit myself. Talk to those doctors, for God's sake. I need something stronger. For what? And please don't call this place a dump again. And this place is? This town is my birthplace. Should have seen what this place was like when I was little. What's going on here? The sunshine, the tranquility, the beach. It was amazing. Time has ruined it. Time ruins everything. Now I should get a little sleep if the pain lets me. Okay, he's going to eat. Of course, I'm not going to try to get something on my own. Interesting. With my addiction history, no one would sell me even cough syrup. Uh-oh. The troubled artist. Okay, fine. Talk to you tomorrow. Is that it? He just walks away. Okay, I think I have all the information. Let's try to get some information from this guy while he's yapping now. We can ignore the people fucking or fighting in the other room. Oop. The most famous mask in the country? I'm lucky to have you here. Old Buckethead. Oh, the fuck? What the hell? I have the most important news in my professional life. I was going to work in the city's tallest building. Oh, we found out where he lives. Or at least where he's stuck. Sorry. Although if I knew then what I know now, I would never have taken the job. Classic. I watch YouTube shorts in landscape. You can do that? I mean, like, I watch them on my browser in landscape, like the browser's landscape. I didn't know you could watch the shorts themselves in landscape. Blah, blah, blah. I concur, good sir. Indeed. Anything else? No. That's it. Oh. Well, friend, it's time to go to sleep. Hold up. It's new? I used to force it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to take a look. Have a good night or day or whatever. Alright, good night, old man. I'll try and get you out of here. And dream about a triple at the buzzer. What the fuck does that even mean? Don't forget the Corsairs still need your help to win. Oh, hold up. Corsairs mascot. That's gonna be big. Corsairs mascot. Foggy Island, Mr. Cannonball. Alrighty, tallest building in Foggy Island. The Treasure Tower. Should we define someone to call? Let's Google Treasure Tower. Is there anyone I can call here? No. Elevator, Treasure Tower. Nothing. Okay, well, let's eat some food. We've got a pizza, we've got an apple. How much money we got? We've got enough money right now. So I think 12. I must have... Oh, no, I've done 12 now. It's 10, right? I must have enough information here. Dump. Sunny Shore. Sunshine, Sunny Shore. Office of Tourism. Okay. Tourist information and sale of souvenirs. Okay, we should call them between 9 and 10. We can maybe just ask. Maybe I can just ask about Ethan Edge and see if they've got anything there. How's that sound? Then 15. What is going on here? Writers for hire. A slave driver? Slave driver, writers for hire. Coffee maker and typewriter. Pay? Pay slave driver. Talent slave driver. Nothing. Alrighty. Ain't nothing going on there then. Can I go? Let's go work. How goes it? Dipple, good to see you, man. How you doing? Welcome in. Man, today's been such a weird stream. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a lot of back and forth. I was on the phone for a fucking hour. It is what it is. Once we get close to the 4-hour mark, I'm probably just gonna call it a day. And we'll take back at this... Wait. Ethan Edge dies? He OD'd? From a brain tumor he had kept secret. Oh my god. No. Dozens of dead, cold body addicts, oh no, die each day in the city's most rundown areas, with authorities seeming to turn a blind eye. The new designer drug is now the most consumed in the country. That's crazy. Oh, someone knocking on the door. Hello? Gaze, mate. Gaze. Hi. Ethan Edge died. That's a shame. Did I tell you I was once admitted to rehab, center named after him? Wait, really? By the way, have you met the downstairs neighbors yet? They haven't stopped asking me about you since they got here. You must have made a very good impression of them. What? You see, I was out of my special white tea scented with burger once, star anise and jasmine petals. Would I feel like a cup in a while? I'm a little nervous thinking about it. We're gonna have a few bucks and we buy some, would you? Sure. I think I need to keep this guy on my good side right now. Because I feel like the people that are here are investigating me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're investigating me. I need to sleep. Let's get some 4 hours to eat. Eep up. Happy eepings. Righty. Record low prices? Oh my god, 50% off fruit? That's kind of perfect. Let's buy some fruit. Oh my god. 50 bucks on fruit? Let's do it. Beautiful. Honestly, it might be the... Oh, what's going on my door? Uh-oh. Bring packaging, you're not here. Tomorrow back at 11 to 1. Came out for rent? Oh my god. Okay. I'm so sorry about the rent thing. I'm truly sorry. We need to order a pizza or something. I think pizza was the best satiety for money, right? Money's cool. We need to look at mail, because it's what? It is still 13 and 15 we need. Also, I think It might be worth if we go to 10. Oh, it's closed. I can't send it off anymore. It's a limited time. So I guess I've lost that case, eh? What's 13? Name of the building where 13 is located. It is the Treasure Tower. There we go. Alright, now on to 15. What do we have about 15? Drool? Muse's pay. Muse's creativity. Oh, hello? She wants fucking rent. Oh, it's my food. Lovely. Thank you. I can't tip you all the time, big guy. It's kind of expensive. Any jobs I can do right now? It's quite late, right? Let's do a late time job. I don't mind. Working hard, hardly working, eh? Was that a big shift? What was that? What's time? Alright, let's leave 2 hours, because I know she's probably going to turn up at 9, isn't she? The rent collector, bless her. I want to be ready. Make sure I give her the money. With a fucking smirk, you know what I'm saying? It was correct in number 13. Let's go. Alright, it's just 15 we really need to do now. Days remaining. Okay, we need to spend a little bit of money to get a couple more cameras up as well. Get new cages, sorry. So, I need 1 cage. How much money I got? Can I buy 3 cages right now? I can. I can afford to buy 3. Pay rent, and then buy some extra stuff. Which is nice. Lady's gonna be over for rent today, so I don't really want to go out too much. So let's keep an eye on 15, eh? 50 is the one that's important. I'm hungry. There we go. Looking pretty good. Should we have a bit of coffee as well while we're at it? Yeah, we're looking good. Nothing going on with the camera at the time. I'm just gonna go work. Fuck it. I was available between 9 and 1. It's gotta be late then, right? What's time? 10? You've got mail. 50% off pizzas. It's 10. It says I can work between 9 and 1. How does that make sense then? Oh, because it's 10. Man, I'm fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. But it's 8 hours. How does that work then? Do I just work the 3? Does it make me work the whole thing? I wonder. Can I just direct deposit to my landlord? I feel like I'm giving her a short end of the stick here. Knock, knock. Oh, God, it's these cunts. Hello again. Ted and Amy, pause of the Wild and Witness Church. Today's the big day. We're going to pick up our plant, see how it looks. All right, it's all yours. Oh, dear, the plant hasn't changed enough since we left it with you. I even said it's uglier than before. Yeah, well, fucking take it. I don't give a fuck. Man brings the package 11 and 1. 11 and 1. Remember, 11 and 1 tomorrow. Oh, hello? She's with the police. This is the guy. In this city, people pay their debt. Start packing your bags, deadbeat. Oh no, I just failed? The federal police have been following your movements for some time, and your sudden eviction accelerated the breakup of the Primate Observation Club. During the investigation, it was uncovered that the club had ties to very influential politicians, business leaders, whose names were never revealed. The judge sentenced you to 10 years in prison for your deep involvement with the organization. The Central Museum fired Kevin Elgin after the scandal over the switch of the bust of the pharaoh Amenephis V. He's currently the director of the National Painting Gallery, where he continues to be the subject of controversy and suspicion. Even Edge's death caused a spike in his record sales. Today, in certain circles, it is rumored that his death was fake, and the artist, in reality, returned incognito to his birth planet. What? He's not an alien. Without giving any explanation, President Walker suddenly withdrew from public life and now runs a waterfront cocktail bar on Heaven Hills Bay. As for Jacob Hughes, he resigned as CEO of Hexa and is now the head waiter of the establishment. Okay, so I fucking failed? I just failed and I've got to restart. Okay. Well, no fucking surprise. I was not locked in for an hour of that. I did not give this game any good any due service. I'm not gonna lie. I owe this game a second playthrough, and I apologize, y'all, for the stream today as well. I'm sorry. I was quite distracted and I was late. It happens. But I'm gonna call it here today. I appreciate you coming to stream. Again, I'm sorry. It was like an hour of fucking nothing. And I was late. But I appreciate you coming. What I'll do is I'll cut up the alien segment. Put it on the second channel. I'm going to cut out any sort of other sort of reaction segments. Put those in the second channel. I release them there daily right now. You know. Not many people do. I'm also going to be working on a new mecha video for the main channel. It's coming soon. Hopefully have it up tomorrow. That is my goal on the Thursday. Hey, Shuggy. Love you, baby. I'm also going to work on a buckshot roulette video to go on the main channel. Should be a nice, quick one. And then I'm also going to work on the inscription video for the main channel. These are things coming. Alrighty, chat. Thank you all for coming to stream. It's been a pleasure. Again, apologies for its ragtaginess. And I'll see you around. Laters.